Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nuuli Forged. My name is Jared. I'm your humble dungeon master here. We are a 5e D&D actual play stream. We play in the homebrew setting of Nuuli, which came out of my brain, and these five people next to me here are brave enough to play in. So pity them and also applaud them, because they are braver than I would be. um, I've got it. Thank you for the Pikachus. Uh, we do have Tanner with us. His camera is just MIA today. And Matt will be joining us shortly. So that's fantastic there. Yeah. Hey, NYZ Zom just resubscribed. So thanks for that. Use their Prime sub, muchas gracias. If you too would like to use your Prime sub or any other form of subbing you can do, go for it. But as I said, my name is Jared, and with me are four of my five friends here. Let's do some introductions, but before we get there, I need someone to roll a mighty d20 for me. Who
Can do
will
it.
it be?
Or Amber can do it.
All right.
Amber got there first.
Amber is on it. All right, that is a 14.
She did pay $5 for this internet.
Oh, this is appropriate. I feel like we already know these answers, but it's going to be fun exploring anyway. Everyone, please introduce yourself, your character, and tell us all, how does your character feel about water? Do they like to go for a swim, go boating? Are they afraid of the water? Which is why I think it's so funny that Amber's the one who rolled this. And let's start at the top of the stack with Mike.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mike. I play Defect, Warforged / Arcanaton Barbarian. And water. Indifferent. No, actually, no, I'll take that back. Not indifferent. I say he enjoys it. I think he enjoys it better as a whale. I think that episode where he got turned into a whale made him appreciate the freedom it provides in swimming around.
That was so
Because otherwise, he could just think like a rock. He can't swim though.
Aren't you
So yeah, no, he likes water.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. That is true. Yes.
Fair enough.
But I think like a duck. I float.
Yeah, so I was gonna say wood floats for a period of time.
I mean, if there's enough volume, anything will float. But hey. Wonderful. Moving on down to Ember.
Okay, is this working? Yes. Okay, I have to push to talk because I'm in earbuds. It's very confusing. Yeah, no, I'm Amber. I play Greg the Goblin Artificer. Brought to you by a hotel room that's really echoey. Sorry if my sound quality is terrible. Greg hates water. I hate it. It's awful. It's wet. It's deep. There's stuff in it that tries to kill you. You have to drink it sometimes, and that's fine, I guess. But mostly it's the worst. It's messy. It gets everywhere. It ruins books and paper and clothes. I hate it.
Fair enough. I love it. And hopping on down below Amber, we have Sarah.
Hey, I'm Sarah, and I play Olive, the half-orc druid. And Olive thinks water's pretty cool. She gets to, be an octopus or a shark and a whale and all kinds of cool stuff. And also she grew up on the side of the lake. So she thinks the water's pretty cool.
Good deal. Good deal. And hopping up and down to the bottom of the stack, we got Tanner.
Hi, I'm Tanner, the Faceless Man. I play Nereus, the Azamar sorcerer. Yes. And Nereus,
about that?
I don't know. It's being a month. What was I saying? Nereus likes water. He grew up on boats most of his life, so he's just enjoys it, but is also wary as to what might lurk below.
A healthy respect.
Yeah.
I dig it. And I am Jared. I play everyone and everything else that is not these 5 glorious PCs. Oh, and hey, everyone, it's our 99th episode tonight. So that's a big milestone. Next week will be the big 100. So this is our last time in double digits. Woo! But yeah, which is fun and exciting. So I believe that is everything out of the way. So let's dive right into last time on Nuuli Forged.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun. Yes. Our heroes were accosted by a mighty ancient black dragon that Spoot realized could only be one creature, the legendary Garaxometaclon, the Blackened
Or
Torment,
Gary.
Lord of the Eastern Swamps. Not during my recap,
That
damn
we're
it.
calling Gary.
Lord of the Eastern Swamps. Spoot told his companions to hold as he attempted to flatter the vain creature, and seemed to be doing a good job, until he mentioned Valberix, which seemed to enrage the dragon for some reason. And so a desperate battle was begun, but Defect managed to land a mighty blow right off the bat, which caused the creature to howl in pain and anguish, and suddenly reverted from a mighty, immense dragon form into a far less intimidating 12-foot tall troll.
It counts as a dragon kill. Just saying.
The troll swore vengeance upon them, perhaps. It's hard to know what he actually said. And then teleported away, leaving the party confused and on edge, but very much alive. Farther into the swamp they ventured, avoiding numerous dangerous creatures, thanks to Spoot and Olive navigating and directing themselves very well. However, Greg did succumb to a living plant yet again during their watch on one evening.
No plants, no water.
Before finally entering the region of Ozmag, where the entire party was attacked by strange glowing lights. These undead creatures, known as will-o-wisps, were annoying, but the party handled themselves very well and made short work of the tiny undead creatures. Venturing on, they found an ancient marker indicating Ozmag itself, and soon they were walking through the sunken remains and ruins of the once mighty city. However, an air of danger and numerous vile sights have already besieged them as they journey towards a strange oxidized spire, hoping that their quarry lies within, the crown of fallen Imperials. So,
By oxidized statue, I assume it's like just tall and rusty.
it's a big black spire. It looks to be, from where you are now, it looks like it goes a couple 100 or so feet in the air and is very thin and pointy at the top. But like all the buildings around you, most of which are partially sunk or more in the muck and mire here, it is tarnished with age and disrepair.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The buildings around here, once just by glance, you can see that they were once very intricately carved, and they were very intricately maintained and made of in-depth, not in-depth, but made of a variety of materials, and have metal that was once shining and has like rusted over or tarnished or degraded. From rubbing like a quick piece of one, it seems like it was at least plated with gold at one point, probably. As the gold does flake off from age as you scrub hard to remove some of the grime and grut. But as you make your way mucking through this swamp area, I'd like everyone to go ahead and make perception checks, if you would be so kind. And it seems we have an incoming spoot.
Yay!
19.
Fantastic.
16.
11.
I'm wearing my glasses and I still can't find it. There it is. Natural 20.
Glorious. And here we have him. We have Matt with us. Hello, Matt.
What's up?
Amber, the dice that I selected to use, the digital dice, on the natural 20 opens up and there's money inside.
Nice.
Ooh,
One.
awesome.
Give me money.
I was gonna say that's a very Greg dice.
Oh, yeah. Money, please.
So Matt, you are venturing towards the oxidized spire with Spoot here. Go ahead and just make a perception check with your friends.
They're all here. I can see them.
Are you sure? Where's Greg?
Oh, where is everybody? Oh gosh, I did the wrong window. That's roll 20. I guess you should be able to roll there. Oh Lord.
Ooh, a low roll from Spoot. All right, cool.
Which one is Nereus the most perceptive? That's weird.
Yep. Well, with a natural 20 Nereus, you see Spoot is about to step into like a big black puddle. And you see, like, as he's about to step in it, the puddle kind of shifts in anticipation, and you're able to reach out and stop him.
I reach out, grab him, and just yell, "Save your life!"
What? Well, oh.
Yep. And as you do so, the puddle rises up and becomes this massive swirling form of black ichor. And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Ew.
No.
We haven't long rest yet, correct?
You have not.
No.
Does anybody know what my HPs are at?
95.
Yeah. Not
Wait,
too much
what?
damage.
And then you said you used a 5th level and a 4th?
5th and a 1st.
5th and a 1st. Okay.
Wait, what is your con?
He took the tough feat, so.
Yeah, and I took the
Oh.
tough feat, but I have a 17 con. Listen, I have a
Damn.
D6 for HP. I need to survive.
Yep.
That's
Swish,
good.
swish,
Cool.
swish,
You
swish.
well, congrats. You got more HP than Spoot does.
Yes, but you have a higher AC than I do.
It's true.
This is true. I feel like it doesn't really work.
Works better than 15.
And Spoot goes first again. What's going on?
Olive failed to click her tracker,
Oh,
click her token, but she got an 8.
yeah, I got 21.
Oh, thank God.
Fantastic.
Apparently I'll be going last.
Great. Let's pull you all into here as multiple like liquid forms have like risen up around you now. So it's going to
Yay,
be fun and
oozes.
exciting. But why did I not get any of your? There we go. Aha. Who am I missing? Nereus. Why am I missing Nereus?
I forgot to click my token.
Oh, that would be why. Aha.
I rolled a 21 though, so I didn't want to reroll.
No, that's totally okay.
Ew. I don't want
I
to.
also failed to click my token.
I don't want to touch any of these.
Well, let's find out what everything looks like. Let's descend. Let's bring you all over. Let's show our glorious friends here what we're looking at.
Tom for temporary HP doesn't expire, right? The fact that I didn't use it at the end of the last one means I still have it.
I think
Yes?
long rest.
Yeah.
Is when temp HP expires unless otherwise it says.
Cool.
Yeah, you still have some chomper action here.
I also still have control of Nereus
That's okay. So does
in roll
Nereus.
20.
Stop touching me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, hey, Nereus, you grabbed Spoot, saved him, and all these things have risen up. It is your turn.
Yeah. Too bad my GTFO spell will, like, hurt everybody in the party. Sucks to be you guys. No, How deep is this water? Any, like, rough idea? Or is it...
It depends. It could be ankle deep, it could be knee deep, or even chest deep.
Thick?
You've been going across, like, fallen, broken walls and kind of navigating your way around.
Would we have water walking still active?
If you cast it this morning, then yes, this is the same day as the
No, water walk is...
will-o-wisps.
8 hours is water breathing. Water walk is shorter.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's only 1 hour.
Then water walk is gone, unless you want to cast it again.
I don't remember what we did prior to this. I know we were alternating outside of combat
Yeah. But
ritual casting, but
it's a 10-minute ritual.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It's gone.
You also have come to more of a generally stable ground area. It's just this particular patch is a little swampy.
A little oozy, you might say.
A little bit easy.
Nereus is just gonna start just like pouring out lightning. I don't like you, and shoot a chain lightning at this one.
Okay, cool.
So that's gonna be a DC 18 Dex saving throw.
All right. It stands there and takes the full brunt of your lightning damage.
All right. Oh, well, I need the other 3 to also roll DC 18 Dex saving throws.
Which 3?
All of them.
There's
All the oozes.
Yeah, you hit 1 target and 3 other targets close to that one, or within 30 feet of that one.
Oh, great. Sorry. I heard 3 and I was like, which ones? Cool. DC what? 16?
18.
18. Yeah, they all fail.
All right. They all take 62 lightning damage.
Cool.
And then this one also the one right in front of me also takes another 5 due to something that I have.
Well, you blast this one in front of you, and the lightning arcs between it. The one right next to you does not seem affected at all. And only the one in front of Spoot and the one over here, the black ones, seem like they took a little bit of damage, but not too much.
Ooh, fuck.
And as a reaction, the one in front of you splits in half.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. About that. I'm gonna Tempestuous Winds and jump to here.
Yeah. I mean, the good news is the 2 that it split into are smaller.
Oh. Okay. they were two massive tokens, and I was like, absolutely the fuck
yeah, I
not.
was like, oh no, no.
I like this option better.
Yeah.
Not as much, but like it's better. But where I land, is it deep?
Let's find out. Roll a d12.
Ah, fuck.
Weren't you just saying you liked water?
And I am respectful of what may lurk beneath. 12.
On a 12, you land on the water, and you are suddenly knee deep in the water, but you are like in muck that is thing. Your speed is now 0.
Oh.
So you are locked in muck unless somebody gives you a hand to get out of there.
Oh, I can't even help myself.
Does
Well,
muck count
maybe
as a liquid?
it's a plasmoid. I don't know. But Nereus, anything else on your turn?
I love that he rolled a 12 too, and that's the best that happened.
I know. It makes me terrified.
It's a
for
random
natural
table.
one.
It's a random table.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Uh-oh.
God help us if you roll less.
What else is down there? Nears is just gonna yell out. Well, I observed that the lightning didn't do too much.
Yep.
Okay. Just gonna yell. I don't know how effective I'm gonna be. Does anybody Spoot? Do you know anything about these? That's it.
All right, Spoot, it is your turn.
Yeah, Spoot. What you know about these?
What you know
can
about
I-
these?
Make a nature check real quick.
28.
You have heard of these things, though never encountered them. You believe they are oozes, and some of them are corrosive, some of them are acidic, some of them, like, they can be very, very large and still fit through a very, very small space. They don't move very quickly, though.
Spoot keeps all these things to himself. No, I'm just kidding. Is it too crazy to say that as a free action, I spout out as what am I trying to say? Spark Nose version of this.
Mhm.
They're oozes, and some of them do different things. I don't know which these do, but they're slow. We might could outrun them if we're not too close.
Yeah, you can do that.
We're pretty close.
I mean, yes, but some of you seem to have a chance, depending on how they rolled initiative-wise. And, oh boy, we got somebody stuck in the water.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Do
not good.
Spoot.
That's not good. Can I, as an action, I'm gonna move out of this one certain square to see, is it possible to stand at this square and not be also in the muck so that I might help Nereus?
Yeah, sure. Just make an acrobatics check.
Oh no. That's all right.
Turtles are very acrobatic.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
It's just a
Can I give
DC
myself
10.
I want to give myself guidance, but that is also an action, and this is gonna be an action to do this, isn't it? Oops.
All right. So you head on out over there and end up splooshing in the water yourself. The ooze reaches out to you and smacks you with a pseudopod. But a 19 does not hit you, or it does hit you?
I'm gonna start saying no. It does. It meets my AC.
It's just your armor class. Cool. Fantastic.
Oh, I bet.
So you take 5 bludgeoning damage and 22 acid damage.
No.
We
are in danger.
Yeah, this
Danger will wrap.
This one appears to be quite acidic. This large dark one here.
That one's acid. Found out.
Yeah. Great. You still do have your action.
Using me as a stepping stone. Can I help pull Nereus out of the muck?
Sure, go ahead, make a strength check.
Natural 20.
Nice. Yeah, you and Nereus pops out of the muck. He no longer has a speed of 0.
I would love to have... Okay, so he's still in the same place, just not in the muck.
Yeah. So
Copy.
you.
How about me? Did I
No,
get snoozed?
he just happened to land in a sticky spot.
I hate you.
Anything else, Spoot?
I still have a bonus action, don't I?
Hmm.
Is that true?
Yeah, what do you want to do with it?
Spiritual weapon.
All right. We'll bring out the Turtle Club. Where would you like it?
In the middle of these little guys here in front of Grieg.
All right, bonk. There it is.
I'll have to wait till next round to use it. Okay,
Alright.
I think that's it for Spoot.
I believe when you summon it, you can attack with it. I think that's part of the spell.
Ah, okay. It's been a minute since I've used it. In which case, I will thwack one of those little guys.
Great.
22 to hit for 6 force damage.
Yeah, you punk it right there, and it goes... makes a sickening noise, but it has been punked.
How did that look versus the electric damage? Is it hard to tell?
I mean, it looked like it hurt it, which is more than the electrical damage did. Very well. All right. Next up, we have these black oozes. This one down here moves on in and is going to take a swing at Defect. That's a 23 to hit. Wow, they're rolling well.
Mm-hmm.
For 9 bludgeoning damage and 26 acid damage.
Okay.
And you don't have any armor, so that's okay. This other one is going to slowly undulate along, following Spoot. And it's going to try to whip at you, Spoot. That's a natural 20. For 7 bludgeoning damage. And, oh my gosh, 40 acid damage.
Spoot's down.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Wow.
You see Spoot fall in the water right next to you, Nereus.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Greg, it is your turn.
Okay. Chomper is still out. I missed the tail end, so it's within the hour, so Chomper is still a thing.
Well, no, I guess Chomper would have been gone as well.
Okay. You can make it go away, question mark.
Yeah, I'll just get rid of him.
Cool. Cool. Well, I guess Greg is going to do the thing that... But there's still people after me who have healing, but Greg is going to go, oh crap, and bonus action disengage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a goblin, scamper over here. I guess I can scamper here first, make sure that I can touch my friend's boot. Do a little bit of cure wounds.
Glorious.
It looks like I have all my spell slots, question mark. I'll do level 2 then. That was a really bad roll. Sorry. You get 11. And then I'm going to finish up my movement, which gives me another 15, and just come over here more on land. Go, nope.
Cool. So Spoot, you get 11 hit points. That was your action and bonus action. Defect. That brings us to you.
Yes. All right. I would like to rage, and I'm gonna do everything against this guy. So I will be reckless, and I will do my weapons master feat, and I will swing at it. Let's see. Let's bring up.
Go for it.
Yep. Sorry, everything's loading slowly. Did not show up? Weird. Okay, let's try it again.
I'm not seeing any rolls. Up there we go.
Oh, there it all pops up. Okay, so that first one's. Oh, okay. So the 21 minus 5, so 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Great. So that'd be 23 points of damage.
What kind of damage does your axe do? Slashing?
Yes, slashing.
Okay. You see that your axe, while it cuts through it, doesn't cut through it as much as you might like.
Damn Jello.
I'm just gonna hit it harder.
Isn't it magical?
That's all I know.
It is his weapon is magical slashing.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, that's all Defect knows to do. So he's just gonna swing at it harder.
Yep, a 23 or an 18 will hit it for less than 17 damage.
27.
So it would be 27, but I understand that it's taking less.
Yeah, it's resistant. You can tell that. So that would be then 13. Cool. So you slash into it twice, and you see that it, as you slice through it, you like cleave it in twain.
Babies.
And now there are two smaller ones.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay. Smaller is better. Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so that was my action. Nope, can't do anything else. Okay. Should I move? No, okay, I'm good. Alright, I'm good.
Okay, Olive, that brings us to you.
Olive is going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30 feet, I believe, is my speed. Yep.
All right. Those two little guys, they use their reaction to split.
Yeah.
The other one reaches out with a pseudopod as you run by. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep, sure will.
For 14 bludgeoning damage. Wow, they're rolling really good.
I'm resistant to bludgeoning, so it's 7.
Excellent. Whoops. Fantastic.
And Olive is, having arrived there, going to cast Cone of Cold.
Oh, nice. So that will be all four of these guys, right?
Yes, all except for the 2 that are next to Defect, because I can't get them without killing Defect 2.
Yeah,
Or
fantastic.
freezing Defect.
Killing.
Yeah, so that's a con save, I
Poor
believe.
choice of word. It is.
Okay, that's a fail. And oh, one of them succeeds with a natural 20.
They suck.
They still take 19.
They do.
The others take 39.
Wow. I think my spells are broken.
That is a lot of damage.
It is.
Cold damage.
Wow.
Does that seem to work?
You see,
Very cool.
yeah, it does. The two smaller kind of yellowy oozes freeze in place and then just become like brittle and like crack and fall into dust in the ground. They appear dead.
Nice.
Awesome.
Fantastic work, Olive. Anything else?
No, I'm pretty sure that covers it.
All
I
right.
don't think there's anything else I can do.
Very cool. Very
You got
cool.
a second cone. Go.
This ochre-looking jelly just kind of grumbly-dumblies its way over to Defect and smacks out with a pseudopod for a 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is 6 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 3 because of your rage. And then we are back to the top with Nereus.
All right. I saw
This
that.
was wet feet.
I do, and I hate it.
Mhm.
I'm assuming I saw the cold work against little ones. Yes.
Oh yeah, hard to miss that big blast of cold.
All right. We are going to use second level chromatic orb,
All right.
and we are going to do cold damage. 18.
Awesome.
Hit this big one.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
I'm going to use a sorcery point and reroll 2 of those.
Okay, go for it.
So I have to
Rerolling
beat
the
a 1
and
and a
the
2.
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding? A 1 and a 6.
Okay. So that's 21 damage then.
1.
Yeah, 21.
Very cool.
And then I'm going to bonus action Tempestuous Winds back onto land.
All right. Yeah, this time you look down at your feet and they are just covered in black goo and muck.
Prestidigitation.
You already used your action this turn.
Damn.
That will bring us now to Spoot. Spoot, you are conscious but prone in the water.
Oh wait, shit.
Actually, that sounds like a pretty good spot for Spoot.
This black ooze thing, it looks like it's about to try to engulf you or something.
Oh darn! I don't want to be in. I don't want to be engulfed today. Did I lose spiritual weapon when I went unconscious?
No, because in this edition, spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell.
That's the answer I thought I would hear.
Yeah,
Action.
it's so broken.
It's fine. I only hit for 6 last time. Okay, action, disengage. Not a goblin.
All right.
Joining Nereus.
And remember, you lose half your movement by standing up.
Oh darn. Okay, well in that case, what is that? My movement is 30.
So
I can go 15.
you'd get 15 feet.
Ignore that. I think that was meant to be 15 feet in a straight line. I went all the way around.
No worries.
Yes, that is 15 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Bonus action. Whop that big dude with the turtle stick. Working on it. 18 to hit, 13 for stimage.
Yep, that definitely hits. 13
Okay, that wasn't
damage.
too shabby, all things considered.
Yeah. All good, all good. Anything else, Spoot?
Oh, that was max damage. Hot damn.
Almost. Oh no, it was max
Uh,
damage. That's fantastic.
yeah, look at that. No, I don't think so. I don't think I can do anything.
All right. So this big black pudding here, this thing, is going to come after you, people. It just squeezes right along.
And I so
and-
wish there was an attack of opportunity for the spiritual weapon.
and
That would be broken.
it's gonna pseudopod out at. We'll probably keep going after. Well, no, it'll probably go after the first person, which is Grig. So that's a 22 to hit Grig for
Damn.
7 bludgeoning and 14 acid damage. Are you wearing any armor, Grig?
Yes. I am wearing an armor. I'm trying to think. I think, yeah, a chain shirt.
Just a regular
Oh,
chain shirt,
no.
right?
Yeah.
As the pseudopod hits you, the acid eats away at some of the links, and the armor now has a -1 to it.
That's sad. What was the damage again? 9 bludgeoning?
7 bludgeoning and 14 acid.
Damn.
Oh, I feel so silly.
And then, let me see. How do I...
You should be able to override your AC.
Okay, I'll just override it.
Uh,
trying to think how best to do it.
Meanwhile, the 2 next to defect are going to slam out. The first one's going to miss with a 10. Or no, you were reckless, so it has advantage. Then it will hit with a 22.
Okay.
And you will take 6 bludgeoning, reduced to 3, and 20 acid damage. They are rolling so well on their acid damage. And then a 23 to hit from the second one for another 6 reduced to 3 bludgeoning. And 18 acid damage.
Okay.
That is their turn. That brings us to Greg.
Okay, hang on. I'm reading the spell.
Defect,
I didn't
you're
have it
on deck.
prepared. Damn it. Okay.
Okay.
Grig is going to do what Grig does best. Disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Back up more. I've limited map view. Yeah, I'll go over there.
Okay.
And then a bit of firebolt.
Yeah, go for it.
20 to hit.
That will hit for 15 fire damage.
Plus 6. So a total of 21.
All right.
Does that look like it did anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bits of it like burn away and as you
Burn,
blast
baby,
it.
burn.
Yeah, some of it catches on fire before it extinguishes.
Love it.
Ooh.
Very cool. That brings us to defect.
Yep, I'm doing the exact same thing as before. I'm attacking this one first. I don't know if that would hit. That would be an 8 to hit.
That hits.
Oh my god, great. 29 damage.
Cool. As you hit it, I forgot to do this last time, so you were lucky. Some of the acid splashes back at you, and you take 5 points of acid damage.
Okay. And I will do it again.
Go for it.
A 20 to hit.
That
Or
will
25 points of damage.
absolutely hit. And as you slash through it again, you take another 6 acid damage.
And it's still up, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna call out to Olive. Freeze these guys too.
You're in the way.
Olive, it is your
I'll
turn.
take it.
You'll take it. That's what we're gonna have to start doing. Just like defect's not gonna move, just cast it.
Just do it.
All right. I got one more.
I'll take it.
I think. So you're just going to try to get this grouping up here.
I'm actually going to walk over, I think there. I think I can hit all of them.
Maybe. Let's find out.
60-foot cone.
Oh Lord. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, I'd say you can angle that in such a way that it will.
Did I go one space too far? If I'm there, I can catch.
No, I think you're
Why
fine.
don't you just get us all? Well, I'll take it. Let's have it.
Oh, you're gonna go down again.
I know. I'm so close to
Yeah, I think you can get it in such a way where it won't hit Nereus, but it will hit all the others in defect.
Yeah.
You mean it won't hit Spoot? That's what you meant to
No,
also
not
say.
there.
Well, you're not in the danger zone.
Okay, good. Oh god.
Highway to the danger zone.
Don't hit my spiritual weapon.
I'm sorry, defect.
Is that how that song goes?
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Highway
Is it-
to the danger zone?
Highway to the danger zone.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
What?
No, isn't it?
That's just called Danger Zone.
Take me to the danger. There's no highway.
I've been to the Danger Zone.
I've
You're
been-
thinking like Highway to Hell and Danger Zone. You're getting
Yeah,
you go-
highway hell.
Yeah.
You go right into the
different.
danger zone.
Hold on.
Then-
let
Yeah,
me look
you go
at it.
right into the danger zone.
Yeah, hang
anyway.
on.
I've been to the That's what he says.
Checking the
Yeah.
lyrics. Come on, this is a thing.
1, 2.
Highway to the danger zone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've been wrong this whole time. Oh, I'm gonna turn
Don't
in
try
my
to correct me
card.
on my rock music.
I knew
Okay,
what I was
well, I
talking.
listened.
I knew what I was
You got
talking
me.
about.
You got me. I was so wrong. Wow. I'm so ashamed. I'm just gonna leave now. Sorry guys, I can't play anymore.
Okay. All right. So, 2 of the puddings succeed. 1 with a natural 20. So they will take 13. But that is enough to still. Well, this one takes the full 26. This one, even though it
Wow.
succeeds, crumbles into black dust and dies.
Peace.
This one succeeds, takes half. This one, the ochre, fails entirely and is much reduced in size. Defect, you would also take 26 cold damage.
Yep.
All right.
And
Anything else, Olive?
I can't cast healing word because I've already cast a spell. Sorry.
Yep.
I don't have any other
It's
bonus actions
all
that
good.
that are worth doing.
It's all right. The ochre jelly kind of still stiff and frozen just goes like thunk onto defect for no damage. It rolls a 10.
Shatter it.
Nereus. It is your turn.
I'm going to grab Spoot's arm,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to we both just get encased in ice, and ice thunderstep us away.
Ooh.
The ice shooting out at the ooze as well.
Okay, so you're casting Thunderstep but changing the damage type.
Yes.
All right.
So
Cool.
sure
Cool.
points. Spoot and I are moving to over here.
Yeah, go for it. Does it make a save or does it just?
Yeah, it says sorry. Con saving throw 18.
It fails.
All right. Hold on, I have to-
Wait, where did Grig go?
Grig ran south.
Daddle.
Oh,
Yeah.
see. We're all just like,
I was-
defect, you got this.
Once Greg ran away, I was like, okay, cool, I can get us out of here.
I'm just more effective at range, guys. Why are you running away?
This boot's almost dead.
Well, there's that.
I'm fine. I'm not dead yet.
No. It's gonna take
Spoot, you
15
need to go
cold
with
damage.
Nereus.
Yeah, Spoot, you need to put
All
yourself
right,
next.
there you go.
Thank you.
Cool. And with that blast of freezing cold air that solidifies into ice, you destroy this big black pudding. It ding, 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 like falling shards of ice to the ground of the swamp. And that brings us to Spoot.
What even happened?
It's called magic.
I am cold
Oh, you'll get over it.
and confused. Okay.
You just like blink your eyes and you're somewhere else.
I mean, because like 12 seconds ago, how many rounds has it been? I was like, I got this. I know what I'm going to do. Whoa!
You've been dead, you've been alive, you've been blinked across
Oh,
across the
gosh.
screen.
I don't know what to do. Okay.
It's been a crazy 18 seconds.
Right? Okay. The old tried and true. I'm going to use some guidance. No, I'm just kidding. Sacred Flame.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that reaches, right? 60 feet? We didn't go that far.
Yeah, you're good.
DC 17 deck save. Come on. They don't have legs.
Against the black pudding or the ochre jelly?
Oh, let's go for the big one. I'm shooting for the stars.
Okay.
Ochre gel. I love it.
That is a fail.
Get better, Ben.
So it takes 17 radiant damage. So it is blasted by light, and you see that your divine light actually like makes this like ochre jelly translucent and like burns it away, and it is gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yep.
Oh, I should have done that like from the beginning. Nereus would have been fine in that swamp. Just kidding. We need you, Nereus. Okay. Well, there's only one left, so I'm going to
Yep.
move this little spiritual weapon guy over here and whack the little black pudding.
Yeah, go for it.
Too bad pact test doesn't work on a spiritual stick.
Mhm.
22 to hit, 13. Oh, max damage again.
Nice.
Get out.
And that spiritual turtle club like smashes into it, and you see that force damage like spatters the body bits, and it twitches, and it does not reform.
Ooh.
It had 12 hit points.
Sorry, G-Pick.
Good job.
Yeah, max damage.
Congratulations, everyone. We murdered some ooze.
Meanwhile, I rolled a 1 in my radiant. A Sacred Flame. I'm excited for the day I have max damage that.
Listen, would you rather me have continued to split all the ooze?
No.
Oh, this is great. Okay, but
yeah,
I need to sit
so
down,
a
maybe.
quick combat ensued, and now you have a breath and can catch it, and you realize you're going to have to keep your eyes open a bit more.
Is it a bad time to...
I
Nereus,
call not my job.
thankfully, Nereus spotted that first ooze, or you could have been in deep poo-poo there, Spoot.
Deep ooze?
Probably deep acid.
Mhm.
That would have been an interesting trip.
Yeah.
Get it? Because it was like I
Acid
was going to
trip. Got it.
fall and then acid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
Yeah.
double. Went for 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Party
The
hard.
over-explanation probably helped too.
Yeah.
Is it a bad time to recommend we take a short rest?
I know I need it.
I think it's a
Considering we're
great time.
surrounded by possible ooze entrances.
We just
By
killed
pudding
all
pops?
the oozes here. Let's gather on the big island.
Set up camp. Actually, the tent's not a terrible idea, is it?
I mean, it takes 10 minutes to set up. So we would wait 10 minutes, have to wait an hour, and then take 10 minutes for it to come down.
True.
If we want to, we can.
Yeah, I guess we get a short rest for an hour.
Sit on those rocks.
I kind of want to take 10 minutes at the end of it to cast water walking, at least for another hour.
I will say, looking ahead, Spoot, it looks like once you get past this area, the ground becomes more solid again. The buildings up ahead are like half sunk, half broken, but they are more above ground than they are not.
Okay, well then I'm tempted to do two things. One, I'm tempted to go just move to the possibly more solid ground and get further from the ooze. And then maybe if we do that, I could just cast a quick detect evil and good to make sure we're not 30 feet from any. I mean, that seems silly, doesn't it? We could see it, couldn't we? Well, yeah, Spoot will say, should we just get a little further in, away from the potential ooze spawns, or do we think it gets
Just
worse?
a little bit further in. Yes.
I mean, is there guaranteed to be more?
I've
I've never encountered I've never encountered these, but I suppose it's a possibility anywhere here. We already saw a few just entering this place.
Does that mean something weird is going on?
I don't know. Actually, did I get any, was there anything different about when I hit it with radiant damage that would give me some inclination that these things are some way
No,
off?
you just think it didn't have much fight left in it.
Okay. No, I think that these might be one of the few things
Your
here
video
that are
has
not...
frozen for me in a very funny pose.
Me? Mine?
Yeah.
What does it look like I'm saying?
Oh, he's still moving on mine.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's just
same.
I think it's just mine locally. It's like
Ah,
oh,
I
there you
will
go.
see.
Now you're moving again.
I'm gonna start
You're good.
just turning my camera off. I'm self-conscious now. I'm just kidding. What are we doing? We're moving closer.
Yeah.
That's not weird. Oozes live here. This is not something weird. This is not a calculated attack.
I mean, based on that nature roll, stop me, Jared, if I'm talking out my ass here, but I mean, yes, they live here? Question mark. I've just never seen them before because I've never gone this far from home.
Exactly, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I
Great.
think it's possible to see more.
Okay. These are not as bad as planned.
To each their own, I think.
I don't know. I think I'd rather take a plant.
Does it take longer than 1 minute to move, or 7/10 of a minute to move? If so, I think we should get rid of spiritual weapon.
I mean,
Drop it.
what do you want to do?
Well, I don't know. Two are voting for move to less squishy ground.
Sure. Either way, I don't know. I don't feel good. That burnt me. My armor looks like crap. But that's going to take longer to fix.
Does anyone have mending?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
Hang on. That might be a really good point. Hang on, let me think. No,
I feel
not
really
this
silly because I
character.
never took it because Adis always had it, and then I was like,
I never,
I don't have
it
it.
doesn't
No,
have
I don't
cantrips.
have it.
oh, maybe. Oh, it's you that has it.
I have
Someone
it.
has it.
Greg, looking
Oh,
at
okay.
the damage to your armor, like it's permanent. You can tell.
Gotcha. I'd have to reforge it, which I feel like I practiced doing.
If only
That's
we
what it might-
knew some sort of tinkering artificer type.
I know,
If
right?
only.
Okay, well, we could always rest here if we think that our odds of having a second attack within an hour are low. Let's do it.
So
I just
if
need
we're
a
going to
rest.
short rest anyway, I could cast a familiar to stand guard.
Ooh, good idea.
Sure.
What kind
Let's
of
do
familiar
it
is going to
before
be useful
something-
here?
Alligator.
Not electric.
Something
Wait.
We should probably do it fast before we lose our window.
Yeah, that.
Olive is going to use a wild shape to cast Find Familiar.
Okay.
Spell of which, of course, I don't have handy. And is going to call for a flying snake
Sure.
to kind of fly around and keep an eye on things while we short rest.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, not a problem. You easily get a short rest in. By staying still, it seems like you're not attracting attention. You get the sense that it is movement that attracts attention in this area. So you can all spend whatever hit dice you want to spend on a short rest.
Yes.
You can regain your short rest recharge abilities, apply a short rest in D&D Beyond. It's all gravy.
Which notably gets my wild shape back. All the more reason to get the Find Familiar before we do it. So for the next 5 hours, we're being trailed by a small flying snake.
Huge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
All right. So, short rest concluded. The oxidized spire kind of prominent in your vision a few miles away. You can head on.
Did mine roll?
I see one from you.
Is there a reason
Oh,
we're
this
not
thing is
flying?
so broken.
We're not what?
Flying? I feel like if we
No.
were flying, we could bypass a lot of things.
True
I mean,
story.
we could try that again.
There is
But-
there is dense like canopy cover, like in the area of the ruins itself. Like the swamp has like swallowed it up and like grown over it.
Mm-hmm.
So you could
fly above that.
you could fly above that, but then trying to get back down in might be a problem.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, because the oozes can't fly.
True story.
Well, are we heading off now?
Great.
Or is Matt still doing math?
Yeah, no, I'm good to go.
I'm still trying to figure this out, sorry. I just learned how this works.
Yeah, I just learned how it works too.
Great. So you heal yourselves up, bandage yourselves together, take a little breather, and continue on through the swamps, through the ruins. Walking through the ruins of Ozmag, it looks as though everything's been like half sunk like into the ground, and the ground is like swallowed up, and then vines have grown over all the buildings, and then the vines have turned into roots for trees that are like growing out from the side or on top of what was once a roof and is now just a base for a tree. There are broken walls, and you see all sorts of, you see some like crocodiles off on one side, and you see skeletons occasionally popping up in like a corner or something. They appear at a quick glance to be the skeletons of like Dragonborn.
When you say popping up,
They're not animated, right? They're not.
No. They're
Okay.
they're not They're not like, hey, I'm a skeleton. You are just seeing that
Okay.
they are occasionally
There.
in the landscape.
Okay.
Okay. They're not like popping up like Jack in the Boxes.
No.
Well, I did first like imagine like just wandering around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hades Town.
Yep. As you get closer and closer in, Spoot, you do feel something. Given your dislike of undead in general, it is similar to what you felt back at with all the will-o'-the-wisps. And you all see as like around you, out of the swamp, out of water and muck, out of broken buildings, about 40 or 60 skeletons begin shambling towards you all.
This is what I imagined.
Yeah.
This seems bad.
This does seem bad. Seems like we're getting close.
So they are shambling towards you from like all directions, and it's not just skeletons that are like in a bit of armor or anything like that. Like there are kind of regular Dragonborn skeletons. There are skeletons that seem to have vines growing out of them that are like part of them now.
Cool.
There are some skeletons that like their bones have been like dyed green and look like pitted as though they are like damaged by acid. And there are also like horse skeletons that are like animated and like clomping towards you all.
Look, Olive, maybe you can speak to them.
So all these skeletons.
Do we say some of them were wearing armor?
A couple of them seem to be wearing like scraps of armor. Some of them are not, but they are all like scrumping their way towards you, shambling in from all directions. They're about
Maybe we can start a
30 feet away from you all, kind of coming closer and closer.
They're slowly coming towards us. What should we do?
Maybe we should start a turf war with the oozes.
We should blow them up. Duh.
I feel like doing a bit of bowling.
Oh, that took me a
What's
second.
that?
I'm not gonna lie.
So they're getting closer. What are you going to do?
Oh,
Fireball.
Fireball. I thought I was
Everyone's
waiting for
Two
like
of them.
initiative.
I don't even have a fireball.
They're walking toward. You have many options available to you.
Okay,
So
no, I
much
was just waiting
Fireball.
for you to say initiative. Yeah, no, Fireball.
Yeah, that's fine. Great.
But wait, maybe we can talk to them. No, just kidding. Kill them all.
Cool. And a fireball is how big?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Alright.
read 150 feet and I was like, damn.
So between the two of you, you take out a good half of the skeletons. They are blasted away. There's still a few stragglers that are getting closer now. And now we're going to roll initiative.
Spook's just like, hey, I'm so proud of you.
Don't you have like that radiant fire spell?
You have AoE. Kill them.
Don't you have?
Oh
like,
yeah, dude, and I.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You also have something else that might help you in this moment, Spoot.
That up thing.
Let's see.
That
Hang
makes them
on,
scared.
hang on. Legend lore? No. Scry? No, that's not it.
I'm gonna throw something at you.
God,
Confusion.
I hate you. I hate you so
Supposed
much.
to use ceremony.
You're stressing
You're
me
so-
out.
Ceremony. That's
you do
it.
ceremony and
And
give all
more.
of them their last
Stop
light.
it.
with dead.
Some more.
Speak with dead. That's what it is. I'm about to tell them their last rites.
Stop all of
Enlarge,
this.
reduce. I'm going to reduce them all to an army of ants.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, I got an
And-
A. How close are they?
And skeletons would be terrifying.
Fair.
Oh, it would.
But only after I talk to their horses.
Okay.
Okay, so what I would like to have done, I know everyone's picking on me, but like seriously, I needed to wait until they were within 30 feet before I
Wait.
could actually do this.
We were supposed to leave the horses. I intentionally blew those ones up first.
You're a monster.
Unfortunately, they're all just intermixed, so you don't know. You couldn't like target an area and get all the horses. They're just.
I was gonna say, you don't know. You don't know what a horse looks like? It's kind of like that, but with skin on it.
Boo, what did you roll for initiative?
Oh, I don't know.
Click your token and roll your initiative.
3, just like I like it.
There you go.
But I
Oh,
was
you
gonna.
do worse than Olive even.
In that round, though, I was hoping to. I mean, I made too many jokes, so you can tell me if it's too late. But hold an action until they get 30 feet away.
They were already 30 feet away, and then your friends fireballed a lot of them. So.
Oh, they were 30 feet to begin with. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
hilarious.
said that, and everybody chose to ignore me. So now you have to do this.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, so here we go. At the top of the initiative round, we have defect.
Yeah. All right.
These are all the
ooh, I'm ready.
skeletons that either survived or were not part of the fireball effect. So you took out a good chunk of them. Good 2/3 of them.
All right. I'm gonna take care of this one between Greg and I. Actually, I'll move in. And I will do my weapons master feat and swing at it.
Go for it.
Wait, so are we asking what that big spooky thing is in the middle?
What
Or on the
big
side.
spooky
Isn't that a
thing?
horse?
That's the horsey.
Spooky
That's a
horse.
That's a big horse.
Spooky, spooky horse.
Horses are large creatures,
Really?
21 to
With
hit.
horns, apparently.
or at least these ones are. Yes, a 20 will hit for 19 damage.
Or 19. Yep.
All right,
I was
yeah,
like, that
you
Wendigo.
you utterly obliterate this skelly boy here.
Nice. And I'll turn to this one here and do the same thing. 13.
That does not hit. This is one that has like vines that are part of it, and the vines like strengthen it up.
Maybe burn those.
Right. I will.
Looks cool, though.
I guess I'll just stay right here. That's my turn.
All right. Next, this horse skeleton clomps in and attempts to smash you with its hooves defect. That's a natural 20
Yikes. All right.
for 12 bludgeoning damage. Good job, horsey.
Bad horse.
Bad horse. He's bad. This other one up here clomps in towards Spoot, and that's a 24 to hit. Wow, they're rolling well.
Oh, he missed me, actually. It's weird.
For 10 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
All right. Next up, we've got these little like bone-pitted skeletons. They kind of line up, and Defect, seeing what you did, it throws, like, it points its fingers at you, and it like flicks acid at you.
Oh,
Rude.
that's
That
unkind.
that is a 19 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 10 acid damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh,
Yikes.
Defect, you are blinded until the end of your next turn.
Just a second.
You have advantage on Dex.
Yeah, I was going to say, does it show it didn't do twice? So.
You have to hold down shift when you do advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
How about
there
them
we go.
apples?
Okay, well then, a natural 20 will succeed. You are not blinded.
Yay.
It flicks
That's kind of-
acid yet again, but that's a 12 to hit.
Mhm.
This one over here, up by Spoot, is going to flick its acid at Spoot. That's a 25 to hit. You take
This is gross.
four acid damage. And I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Spoot.
I'm good at these too. I have advantage. 14.
14 is enough. You are not blinded.
Okay.
You
Good.
you dodge so the acid does not spit in your eye. A natural 20 on the next attack for 14 more acid damage. And I need another dex saving throw, Spoot.
Okay. Sorry, what was the attack roll?
It was a natural 20.
Ooh, Lord. I didn't do so well this time.
All right, so this time you are blinded until the end of your next turn.
What was that last bit of damage?
14.
Oh, I got hit with 14 twice. Am I counting right?
No, you got hit with 4 the first time. And then you got hit for 14.
Copy.
So a total of 18 that round. This one here looks towards Nereus and launches an acid glob at Nereus. That's a 19 to hit.
Shield.
All right, your tattoo rises up and, or no, that's your mage armor. The shield pinks up and it blocks and little lightning cracks go in. It launches another one. That's a 24. Wow, they're rolling so well.
Yeah, that hits.
This like big splotch goes through the shield, and just a couple little droplets spray on you for 4 acid damage. And
Ouch.
I need a dexterity saving throw. Grig, you're on deck.
15.
15 is a success. You are not blinded.
Alright.
Cool. That brings us then to Grig.
Okay, so Greg is going to bonus action disengage. I love being a goblin. I'm gonna scamper up here. Pause. Actually, question: how tall are these little walls?
They look like they're probably like 7 feet tall. They're like mostly sunken into the ground.
But for a goblin, perhaps I could hide behind it and not be able to be hit by acid.
Yeah, it'd probably give you cover.
Great, possibly. Great. So I'm gonna pause there. We're gonna cast Shatter. We'll stick with second level. I was trying to see a circle, like draw it. How do I? It's not letting me drop a thing.
How big is it?
I just read it. 10-foot radius sphere.
Right.
Trying to hit as many of those as I can. Maybe scooch it up a little. I don't know, without hitting Spoot, obviously. You're getting the idea.
Yeah.
I can take it.
Yeah, so you'll hit all of those bad boys there.
Great.
Wait.
Thank you.
That's a con save.
Yes,
all right.
DC 16.
Okay, that is a failure for the horse. It takes 15 thunder damage. 1, 2, 3, 4 skelly boys. Oh wow, 2 nat 20s.
Poop.
Damn.
Take half.
Yeah. So let's see, half of 15. Call it some. The next 2 fail utterly. Stupid scroll. Oh, God, stupid thing. Right. 15. The two on the south end just look like they just got harshed by a buzz, something fierce.
That's me. I be but little, but fierce.
The one next to the horse that has the vines in it, not the vines, the like acidy one, seemed to resist it pretty good. And then the two that have the vines fail utterly. Very cool. All right. Anything else, Craig?
I'm then going to complete my movement and scooch my little self up in here.
All right. Yeah.
Behind this wall.
All right. You're hiding behind the wall.
Not hiding, just I'm a 4-foot creature behind a 7-foot wall.
Yeah. They know where you went, but they can't see you.
Correct.
Cool. All right. Next up, a couple of these vine skeletons come up, and they've got big like it looks like they have like the equivalent of like a great sword. Their arms are just like sharpened bone and vine, and they're just smacking down at you. However,
At you who?
at Spoot. However, 2 attacks miss.
The Spooch is standing there blind, like,
Yep. Yeah, even with advantage. Oh, one of them finally got you with a 23. That is 8 points of slashing damage. 2 attacks on Nereus, both of which miss. And 2 attacks on Olive.
Wow.
A 12 and an 8, so they both miss.
Okay.
This one shudders on up to be next to Defect. That is 4 attacks against Defect. I think they all miss. An 18? Does an 18 hit you?
18 just hits. Yep.
Then you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
All right. I believe that is all of them. Olive.
Olive is going to take a step this way. And then she is going to cast Erupting Earth in a cube going north and east from the square she was just standing in.
Okay. Very cool.
So it's a 20-foot cube. So I think it just catches the horse going north.
So that would be a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, come back to the square I was just standing in.
Okay. Well, you can cast it on a you can cast it on a point within 120 feet, right?
Cool. So I want to scoot it 1 square north so that it catches that horse.
Okay. Cool.
That horse and those 5 skeletons.
Yeah.
Of varying types. They all have to make a dex save.
Cool.
Oh, and geez, for really terrible damage. That was a lot of discussion for a really lame damage roll.
It's all right.
That's all right. Just remember, spiritual weapon exists.
It's a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Dex
I only
saving
rolled 2
throws.
or a spiritual weapon. Actually, I only roll 1, and it gets a +5. So that is a little okay.
It's 3d12, but I rolled a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Oh my!
Yeah, that is really sad. However, it is
Yeah.
enough to smash up
Piss off the
Yes.
horse.
these guys.
And that
Is that
area
the
is
first
now
time you've
difficult
used that?
terrain. I think
Um,
so.
And actually, that was bludgeoning damage, wasn't it?
It was bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. So some of those Skelly boys, that was very effective.
And that area is now difficult terrain.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, the horse and the vine skeletons and the regular skeletons just seem to really get really hurt by all that bludgeoning and flying rocks and everything. So that was great. So now there's like a little crater in that area that looks like it's difficult to walk through. And then we have some Skelly boys. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Are these the last Skelly boys in their turn?
Yep, these are the last Skelly boys, and then it will be your turn, Spoot.
Oh. Yeah, what's the rule with that? Do the enemies automatically go first, or does it come down to a dex thing
Do I get
also?
a turn?
Um,
Or did I roll lower than Spook?
oh, actually, it would be your turn, Nereus. Sorry, you were just... Actually, you should have gone before Olive. For whatever reason, you were in the wrong spot on the initiative order.
Okay.
So why don't you go now, before the skeletons do?
Okay.
There, I will fix you.
I'll fix you.
All right,
I
go for it.
would like to disengage. No, I'm just kidding. That's not my style. I would like to cast. Why not? Let's put a nice fireball right there. So centered on the arrow.
Okay.
But yeah, like that.
So Spoot will just be gently warmed by it.
Yes. Well, I froze him earlier, so now
Only fair, really.
yeah, I'm just trying to
Great.
to help him out.
Right. I love that I'm blind throughout this. I'm just like, ooh.
Oh, toasty.
That must be another fireball.
But yeah, fireball right there. So DC 18 dex saving throw.
Oh, wow. Go ahead, roll damage. Holy crap, only one of them failed.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Extra little buggers.
of the 5 that you hit, 4 of them rolled an 18 or above.
Alright, and then we're gonna spend a sorcery point to re-roll the 1, the 2, the 2, and the 3.
Okay.
So that's 8 points that I'm re-rolling.
Okay.
So 18, so add 10.
so
it's
43.
43.
Great.
That's some good damage.
Yeah, even on a success, that's 21 damage.
Way better than my 6 bludgeoning.
Even though most of them saved, the horse and 3 of the little skelly boys
Yes.
Oh,
are just obliterated by your fireball.
Sweet. And then I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, and then Tempestuous Winds 10 feet, with which prevents area attack of opportunity.
So you just moved. So then this
Yeah.
guy here would have gotten an
Yeah,
attack on
that's the one that gets the attack.
you. All right. That's a 24 to hit for 5 slashing damage.
All right.
Very cool. All right. Now the remaining Skelly boys will go, of which
Quick question.
I think there's one. Yeah, what's up?
Do I... Oh, I was just trying to figure out, would I go first? Does it come down to a battle of decks?
In an initiative tie, monsters go first. Per the rules
Gotcha.
in the book. Which I didn't know until I had to look it up, and then I found out.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, actually.
Yeah. So there are 3 Skellies left. This one's going to chase after Nereus. All like, nah!
Dare you?
Yep.
Rude.
2 of them are attacking Olive with a short sword. That's an 11 to hit, and a
Hey,
20
that misses.
and a 20 to hit. For
Oh, yeah, that also misses.
a 20.
No.
Yeah, you take 3
No, it
piercing
does not.
damage. Take your 3 piercing
Okay.
damage.
Be careful,
Yes,
he'll
sir.
give you psychic damage too.
And
Yes, sir.
and Nereus, this one stabs a short sword at you, but one of your tattoos rises up off your skin and blocks it. Pching. It rolled a 6. Spoot, it is now your turn. You cannot see,
Spoot,
but you have heard the sound of erupting earth and a massive fireball explosion and some wind blowing.
If you have if you had eyebrows, they're gone.
Definitely did not. I would like to imagine Spoot's head is fully in the shell through all of this. He's just standing there, head in the shell, just wait.
When you got blinded, you're just head in.
It'll be your turn soon. This actually changes what I was going to do pretty dramatically.
You can
What, your ability to see?
you can still melt the rest
Yeah.
of them.
Well, I'm pretty sure casting that other spell probably requires me to see where to put it, lest I catch anyone else on fire I don't want to.
No, destroy undead.
Oh, well.
Return them?
No, if they're below a certain thing, they just automatically are annihilated.
Yeah, turn
Yeah,
them
yeah.
dead if they're below a certain CR. They will be destroyed.
Which the DM has cleverly placed all of the monsters above. I'm just kidding, I have no idea. But yeah, no, that was the backup plan. Since I can't see, is it safe to say that I hear everything? I mean, you just told me I heard all this stuff.
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
and you felt yourself get hit by a couple of these sword-like arms of things.
Well, I'm definitely using one of my channel divinities for turn undead. Anything that I can hear within 30, any undead creature that I can hear within 30 feet.
And you don't have
Must
to
make
see
a wisdom
them,
saving
correct?
throw. Correct. It is actually
Nice.
specifically see or hear.
They can see or hear
Oh,
you.
actually, I'm so sorry. It's even more better. Each undead that can see or hear you.
Yeah, that's
So
what
I don't have to
thought.
see or hear them. They
Yep.
just have to see me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm going to make a bunch of noise to make sure they all hear me. This is for the undead in the back.
Cool. So I believe that will hit all of them except for the guy
There
way
misses
down
a
there.
few just south of defect, yeah. And I'm afraid to move because I'm sure you'll make me roll something silly to try to walk without tripping. So, I mean, not silly. It would be appropriate because
Yep.
I'm blind.
All right, cool. So that's a wisdom save.
Correct. DC 17.
Awesome.
So I like how you could be blind and deaf. And
Correct.
still use.
I know. This whole time I was like, oh, it's good that I can at least hear them. And then I reread it. And I was like, oh, it doesn't actually matter. But it does mean that I would have to hide. I don't know. That's a weird subject, but I like it. I couldn't be hidden, I guess, and try to cast it. That's what it's saying.
Yeah, they have to see
If
and
you
hear
made noise, it could.
Well, that's true. I'd have to make a bunch of noise.
They would still have to have their heads.
You do have the pots and pans on your back.
That's true. I'm just scratching my back I hope you all die.
Imagine Spoot shaking the pots and pans at the undead, and they just get scared and crumple.
That's my undead.
Kind of like a can of like coins when you're training a dog and you shake it.
Yes, actually, that's great. I just start like rattling my shell like angrily.
It's you ring the bell to exercise them.
My head is just out of the shell. You can see my eyes just like slitted.
And what level, what CR is destroyed by these?
Oh, anything below 20, I'm pretty sure.
Come on.
Let me see, actually. I can't. It froze on me. Sorry, that's why I was.
Half.
No, he's a higher level. I think it's a higher CR now.
Oh, it starts at half.
Oh, weird. I'm gonna have to look this up. It's not in my description.
It should be in the features. If you look at class features, destroy undead.
Well, I'm okay. 1 sec. Sorry. It's something really weird happened.
CR2 or lower.
Oh, I forgot that.
Okay, thank you.
I forgot that my tiny flying snake could have fit in one of them.
Yes, 5th level. What is happening?
No.
Thank you.
Well, so you let out this wave. Oh, one more. Oh. Yeah, so Olive, you see 2 skeletons right next to you look at Spoot and just crumble to bone dust. As
Nice.
does the one next to Nereus. And the warhorse skeleton next to Defect.
All right.
Just crumble away to dust. Yeah, and all the others are looking at Spoot terrified, which is hard to read on a skeleton, but you get the sense that they are like beginning to back away from Spoot. Although Spoot, at the end of your turn, your vision clears, and you can see that the 3 that are surrounding you are like starting to back up from you. That brings us
Do they?
to Defect. On their turn, they will.
Oh, yeah, copy.
All right. Great.
And Defect, you will see that the 2 next to you also are looking at Spoot and beginning to back away.
mhm.
It ends if you attack them, Spoot says, blindly.
But
No, you can see
if
that.
I were to move away from them, does that incur a attack of opportunity or
You don't know.
No, because it can't take reactions.
okay?
Thanks for spoiling
I
it,
mean,
man.
sorry. You weren't supposed to. Oh, sorry. I got too excited. I'm so sorry. You'll have to find out.
Well, I guess Defect will see them back away from Spoot, and will take this opportunity to go down and attack this guy here.
All right, go for it.
I forgot to say this last time. I'm raging.
Okay, so now you're going to
I
rage.
rage. And I'm sorry, this guy looks like it has armor.
Nope, it's just bone-pitted, like it's one of the acidy skeletons.
Trying to think if his armor would be low enough. Yeah, let's risk it. Okay, so let's be reckless and great weapons, master feat. Let's go all in. I'm swinging.
Okay, reckless.
So that's a 20. I'm sorry, 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice for 23 points of damage.
Nice.
And second swing, 16 to hit.
This time it brings up its arm and like catches the haft of the axe, and you're able to pull it away and break the grip. So it did not hit on the second strike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Next up.
That's my turn.
Next up,
So I never rolled initiative for the snake familiar.
it just goes after
And I
your
forgot
turn.
that I had to. It doesn't. It gets its own initiative.
I know, but I run
find
from
familiar.
I run familiars after because it makes no sense.
Great.
Because if the familiar goes before you, it doesn't do anything. So I think it's
Great.
a dumb rule.
Okay. Okay, great.
But it can't attack
will remember
or
my next
anything.
turn.
So yeah, familiars can't attack. They can only like aid. So. So this guy runs away from Spoot.
Mm.
So he's just going to run away.
Oh gosh.
This one here is going to stay where it is because the ground's a little unstable behind it. And it's going to... what's it going to do? It actually casts a spell. You see it like takes some of the acid off of its chest and like squeezes it together, and you see cackling energies appear, and a beam of green arrow, like an arrow, just shoots out of it, bouncing harmlessly off your shield, Spoot.
Which one was this guy?
This one over here.
Oh, look at him. I didn't see him hiding in the bushes.
Mm-hmm. And the one next to Defect is going to reach out and touch Faith. That's a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is 12 acid damage as it smashes you with its corrosive touch. You are not wearing a shield or armor, so you're lucky.
Correct.
And then
I use the
and then
armor.
a 14 will miss. Will miss you, Defect.
Yes.
All right, that brings us to Greg.
Okay, so Greg is going to scamper. Up in here. That should do. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. Just at first level, a 15-foot cube that orients from me, but the way I believe we've played it in the past is I could be oriented on the edge. So I'm going to try to position it to hit as many skeletons, but not obviously Spoot or Olive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So something like, yeah. How many skeletons can I hit?
So you're going to do like one of these actions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that my full move? 30? Yeah, it probably was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to hit that one, but I don't think I can.
No, not with a 15-foot.
Yeah. So, Thunder Wave, go. DC 16 con, only 8 damage this time. How sad.
All right, well, let's find out. They all fail.
Great. They also get pushed 10 feet away from me if they fail.
Very cool.
Like I'm scampering out, I pull out my hammer and I bang it on a wrench.
Yeah. You also notice that they kind of come to their senses a little bit.
Oh, right. Well, are they dead yet?
Nope. They get pushed 10 feet, you said?
Yeah.
All right, they get pushed 10 feet away. Great, cool. Anything else?
No.
All right. So 3 of these guys now run away. These 3, though, definitely come back. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They come
Is that
back
one of
in.
the ones that ran away from my threatened square, though?
No, they were pushed away by Greg's attack.
Oh. Oh, that's a curious question. Does that still invoke? It probably does not invoke opportunity attack, does it? Because it's an outside force.
No, forced movement does not invoke an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But they're going to try to bop you, Spoot. Or one of them is.
Oh, darn.
Your armor class is a 19 now?
Correct.
So neither of them hit you. These other two are now focusing on Greg. That is an 18 and a 12 to hit. And a 16 and an 18.
I shield, which takes my 14 and makes it a 19.
Great. So then none of the attacks hit. They all bounce off your red arcane shield. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, great. Good job. That brings us to Nereus.
Alright. This one that's... Actually, no. I would like to step forward.
Mhm.
And then the one that casted the spell that was in the bush.
Yep.
I'm going to use Anima Burst.
Go for it.
22
That will hit.
for 25 thunder damage.
Woo! Damn, that's a hell of a cantrip.
That's a cantrip?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a reskin firebolt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Very cool. And then Nereus.
That's it. That's my action.
All right. Olive.
Olive is going to whack. No, she's not. She's going to wave her quarterstaff at that skeleton near it and miss completely.
Yeah, you wail at it, and it like bounces off a piece of like root that's embedded in the skeleton, and it bounces back and bops you in the noggin. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is it reduced because I'm wearing bludgeoning resistant armor?
Sure.
So it's 2?
Yeah.
So it was 5, yeah. So 2?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
If only I had advantage.
Yep. Do you want your familiar to do anything?
Nah. I had an
no.
idea, and then I
Oh,
changed
there
my
we go.
mind. Things happened. It's no longer useful. No, I don't want it to do anything.
All right.
It's
That
fine.
brings us to Spoot.
It was ideas. They ceased to be good ideas.
Okay, Swoot's taking count how many are left in the field. 3, 4, 5.
There's 4 pretty close to you.
Okay. Okay, action, Sacred Flame at the guy in the bush throwing his acid at me.
Yep. Go for it.
DC 17, 28 radiant damage.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
Ooh, he
Oh, I rolled 2
fails.
8s. I
He
hope he
fails.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he is washed over by this glowing energy and looks really fucked up by it. Looks like
Still
he's
hanging in there,
he's
huh?
barely standing, but he's up.
Okie dokie. In that case, bonus action. It worked before, it'll work again. Spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Right in his front doorstep, on his porch, ringing the doorbell.
Go for
What
it.
is that saying? A skeleton in the bush?
It's worth
Earth.
smashing it with a turtle. Can I? Can I roll damage?
Yes, make your attack. A 12
to
will
hit?
not
Ooh,
hit.
Maybe. Yikes! I got too cocky.
All right, that brings us to defect.
All right, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Reckless, great weapon master.
Reckless. Exactly, yep.
Do it.
A 20 to hit.
That will hit.
1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Yes! And a nat 20.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Which means I get to roll like another.
Another d12 on top of that.
Yeah.
So that's 14 plus 7 is 21, which is 31, plus another 8 is 39. You destroy this thing. Your second swing, you like rip through its rib cage and like shatter it into pieces, and it is
Nice.
destroyed.
Love it. All right. I will now move. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. You know what? Let me tempt them. I'll move right over there.
Cool. Just so you know, you're now in difficult terrain.
Understood.
All right, cool. Next up, the one is going to throw a couple more acid globs at Spoot. That's a 22 to hit for 4 acid damage. And I need a dex save, Spoot.
Oh, sorry. 24 to hit, but what was the damage?
22 to hit for 4 points of acid. And I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'm doing it.
Mhm.
Okay.
You are blinded yet again.
Oh, this is fun.
And then it will redirect its second attack. Oh, no, it wouldn't. That's a 22 to hit Spoot for another 10 acid damage.
Okie doke.
And you're already blinded, so that brings us to Greg.
Okay. Greg is going to move up next to my Spoot friend and do another first level thunder wave and say,
All right.
Get out of here.
One of the skeleton you moved away from swings at you with a 15 to hit.
It does not hit. Or no, it's back on my turn, so shield is not there
your
anymore.
shield is gone now, so it just hits.
Okay. Great.
For 10 points of slashing damage as you scamper off.
Fine. See if I care.
But
oh my
now,
God, load.
But now you're doing another thunder wave.
Yeah.
Let's find
And you
out.
said 10 damage?
Correct. One fails, one succeeds.
Does it hit that one? No.
No.
I can't scooch it over in any way.
No. You can only do 15 feet unless you go, and it's 20 feet away from you.
Right, okay. Right. It's from me.
Yep.
And if they fail, they get bopped 10 feet.
Yep, this guy gets pushed away from you.
Get away.
Anything else, Greg?
I don't have the bonus action spell I want prepped. Whoa. Oh, my computer is so unhappy that I'm doing this. Taking a really long time to process every click. No, that's all.
All right. Next up, our Skelly Boy will come back in, and there will be now 4 attacks on Greg. Oh, no, 2 of them will be on Spoot still because he's blinded. That's a 23 and a 21 to hit Spoot for a total of 18 points of slashing damage. 2 attacks on Greg. With your shield brings it up to a 19.
Yeah, I didn't mean I was clicking info. Mouse is.
Oh, okay.
But you can tell me numbers and then I can shield.
Yeah, the first attack will be a 16 to hit.
Okay, so yeah, I might as well shield.
Okay, the second attack is a 19, so that will get through.
Okay.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
Great.
Against defect, that is a natural 20. for a total of 19 reduced to 9 points of slashing damage. And a 21 to hit for 9 reduced to 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That brings us to Nereus. All of you are on deck, and then Spoot.
All right. I'm just gonna do another. I'm gonna shoot the skeleton in the bush again.
Mm-hmm.
Not with a natural
Kill
one.
Stealer.
Oh no.
Nice.
I need Grig and Defect to roll a d20. So Defect, you get the a Nemo burst kind of blast you by accident, and you get grazed for 4 points of thunder damage.
Sorry. Mosquito got in my eye.
It's okay. I can take it.
That's my turn.
All right,
Yeah, that's gonna be my catchphrase now. I can take it.
I'm not
Olive.
dead yet.
Olive's gonna try to whack that one again and try not to trip over her own feet this time.
All right, do it.
But now I'm flanking with Defect.
Yes.
Uh,
And I'm raging too. So
well, the flanking
regardless.
doesn't help you, but his pack tactics does, because he grants pack tactics,
Okay.
right?
That's right.
Yep. Cool. Because he's a wolf barbarian totem person.
Gotcha. Whatever it is, I'm near Defect, so
Yep. So the 20
it's better.
the 27 hits.
It didn't roll damage. Why is that?
If you click the little red box shillelagh, it will roll the damage for you.
There it goes.
So it takes 6 bludgeoning damage. Which, let me double check. Fine. Skelly. Yep. Yeah, it does not like that at all.
Good.
It's super damaging to it. Fantastic. Spoot, up to you. Defect, you're on deck.
Okay, being
You-
blind.
Yep, you are blind.
Is it a stretch to say that I could reach into my bag and pull out something very specific like a health potion? Probably.
Maybe. You can. I'll let you reach into your bag. Sure.
I've only got so many things I can drink.
Roll a d20.
He pulls out the mushroom liquor.
Cool.
Okay. So what do I pull out?
So you pull out something. You're pretty sure it's a health potion.
I mean, did I hang it on the part of my shell that I hang my health potions?
You think you did.
I mean, can I open it?
You can drink it, yeah, if you want.
I don't like this game. I'm not playing anymore.
You reached into your bag and grabbed something. You are blind. You think it's a health potion.
Right,
Yeah.
but like, I'm looking at the stuff in my bag, going, all right, would I feasibly believe that I could drink mason tools? Probably not.
I was just gonna say, what other liquids are you carrying?
They're all potions of healing. That's why I'm like, what could this be? Well, there's a water skin.
What are you doing?
I don't like this game. Fine, I'll do something else.
Okay.
I don't
Oh,
need
come
C
on,
to
drink
hit.
it.
I don't need a C to hit this guy with spiritual weapon, so I'm gonna hit him one more time.
Okay. Go for it. Use your bonus action to hit the club.
24 to hit, 10 force damage.
And he is destroyed. by the turtle club. It just smashes him away.
I probably don't even know.
So you still got an action. Do anything?
You know what? Sure, why not? We'll see if I can cast Sacred Flame in the same direction as I remember someone being last time.
Cool. Yeah, I'll let you cast it. I'm going to give them advantage on the saving throw, though, because you're blind.
That's totally fine. DC 17.
Okay. They succeed. So they
I
take
think
no
it's
damage.
cantrip, so no damage,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Wow, that sucks.
Defect.
So you were saying I don't get flanking with this guy?
I mean, maybe.
Well,
Mechanically, yes, you do. Because
Okay.
these guys are not like highly trained fighters. They are just animated skeletons.
I will attack this one then.
Mhm.
With my weapons master feat. Where did it go? I'm sorry, just a moment.
I like you just do one thing. How do you keep losing it?
It's
My
like
computer's
3
being a little bit
things.
funky.
Rage, reckless.
But he doesn't need to click anything for those.
Right.
He just needs to
Well,
click
earlier-
the axe.
Well, earlier, the one thing that I was trying to read got covered up by Windows 11 trying to tell me that I had 3 windows. You know, it like pops the mini windows up. I was
Oh.
like, no, leave, get out of the way.
Oh, I have not upgraded to 11 yet. I don't trust it yet. So you have advantage, remember. So
Yeah, yep.
a 13 will not hit.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was my first swing.
Uh-huh.
Let me try again. So that's a 16 to hit.
That will just hit.
Nice. 20 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Glorious. Right, that brings us to Greg.
Come on. Did it unmute?
Yep.
Now it unmuted.
Mhm.
Okay. My computer's just being slow. So, guess what I'm going to do this time? Bonus action disengage because I am a goblin.
Uh-huh.
Scamper. I'm going to hit that one with a bolt of fire, hopefully.
Go for it.
Switching screens. 16?
16 will hit.
Great. 25 plus my d8. Excuse me.
It is burned to a crisp. The vines supporting it burn away, and it crumbles into a pile of bones.
Great. I told you to get away from my friend. Oh, I thought I was doing the top one, not the one by defect. The one that's
Oh.
exclusively by spoot.
Sorry.
The other friend.
The other guy.
The friend who's more fragile.
It had the same amount of hit points, so it dies.
Well, perfect. I love it. Told you.
Spoot just pogs his head and says, thank you.
Yeah.
That's great.
Fantastic.
It's one of them. Cool. I'm gonna hang out back there.
Cool. And now, Spoot, you're no longer blind, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, the end of your turn, it went away.
Does that mean he can see what he's holding in his hand?
Uh-huh. It's his water
It
skin.
was a crowbar. It was what? Water skin.
It was
yeah.
your water skin.
Yeah, process of elimination.
So these vine skellies are just going to wail on defect. That's a 23 to hit for 8 slashing reduced to 4, and an 18 to hit for 9 reduced to 4. And an 18 for 10 reduced to 5, and a 21 for 10 reduced to 5. They were surprisingly capable that round. Nereus.
Just Anima Bolt again.
All right. Which one? That one? Go for it.
One above defect. 23.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Blast him to pieces.
22.
Yeah. He's barely holding himself together. He's like missing bones. Barely got any roots left. He looks in rough shape. Olive.
Olive is going to infest the one between her and defect.
Cool.
Since whacking it seems to be ineffective.
Cool. It has no effect. Wait. No, I lied. It does have a slight effect. Not as much as you were hoping for.
It tickles.
In addition, if it fails its con save, it also moves 5 feet in a random direction.
Great. Roll a
In
d8.
addition to taking poison. Goes north right into defect.
Yeah, it tries
So
to
it
go
doesn't
north
go anywhere.
and can't. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Spoot.
Move down. I guess I didn't really have to do that, to be honest. I guess I gotta stay. Anyway, Sacred Flame. 1 second. DC 17. Dex.
Yeah, it is immolated in front of you.
Gone. Bonus action. Whop this guy.
Go for it.
We're just rolling. 28 to hit. 10 force damage.
Yeah, solid thwack. Defect, we're up to you.
Right. Same guy,
Yep.
same tactic.
Go for it.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Or 18.
Yep, you smash through and destroy it. And with that, your enemies have fallen. And you know, Spoot, that there are more that could come back if you don't hustle on out of this area.
All right, where did they come from? What are they doing here? Also, can we burn more?
I think we
Someone
should definitely
enjoyed this.
destroy any that we find. And I get the feeling that they could be more at any moment. We should probably keep moving.
Okay, but where are they coming from? Why are there so many here? Is somebody turning them on? I mean, like waking them up. Because that's a thing, right? That's a kind of magic.
I mean, somebody could be doing it, or it could just be a latent effect from the
Time
spellstorm.
time is ticking down on your count.
Let's
Spoot.
let's go.
No, we can be moving while I'm asking these questions. I want to know the answers, and also I want to follow the group. Hey, wait, no, but Spoot, tell me.
That's brilliant. So you start running away to get out of the immediate area and succeed in doing so.
Wait, but shouldn't we find the reason that it's, because then nobody else will, and then we could just, and then I bet there's a thing, and we could probably figure it out for science. Can we just...
Greg, we might find our answers deeper in.
Okay, but I mean, like, sometimes there's like rocks, right, that do the thing. So, like, was it just to that area, or is it like somebody saw us coming somehow? Did they see us coming? Oh, is that bad? Is there somebody that we're gonna have to fight to get this thing, or do you think it's really just abandoned? Maybe it's the leftovers. What?
Let's just keep
I heard
going.
my name. I didn't hear what you said. What?
But I don't know. Let's just keep going.
I like to
do you
imagine
know?
Spoot at the
You're
lead,
from
just
here.
like
Spoot.
looking ahead,
Spoot.
and these two
Do
are
you
arguing
know?
behind
A
me.
little flying snake to like nudge Greg.
No, Grig is walking this whole time, all right? Grig has scampered up to the front of the line and is like, Spoot. Hey, Spoot. Have you seen this before? Wait, Spoot. Ah, that's wet. Gross. Spoot, you live here? I mean, like, but it's always wet. Do you get sick of the wet, or do you miss the wet when you're away? I don't know why I'm asking so many questions today, but that was a lot of fun. I feel a little
That's
woken up by
violent.
having to fight so many things. Like, is that a thing that you get? Like, when you do stuff? I guess probably. This does happen a lot when we fight something and it's
Can
really
the
exciting.
snake twine around and gag, Greg?
I would like to think that Spoot is like.
I think Greg is
patiently open their.
capable enough to like bat the snake away.
Probably. It's a very
Hey,
tiny.
get out of here,
I-
snake. Is that live here?
I cast polymorph on Greg into a snail. Put Greg in my pocket.
Oh,
Unacceptable,
that's just
not
rude.
willing. I am an unwilling creature.
Make a charisma
would like to
saving
imagine-
throw.
Oh god.
Or is it is it
Jesus.
is it charisma or wisdom? Polymorph.
I don't know.
Oh, I think it's
Depends on who it is.
wisdom.
All right, so make a wisdom
Wisdom.
saving throw, Greg.
All right, same this. 4. I'm a snail, but the
Greg's a
snail is wiggling as animatedly as a snail can.
So you pick up Greg in this snail form, put them in your pocket, and are just running along.
Oh my
Getting out
god, did I
of-
just become Sheldon the snail?
You totally
Yeah.
did. You have become.
You are attracting
snail pet.
attention.
Spoot looks at Nereus like, I'm not sure that was necessary.
You
I
keep
want
running.
More skeletons to be attracted.
You
Maybe
keep
they'll be
moving
frightened.
quickly through the area and duck into a little building that seems mostly intact, maybe to regroup and talk about your next step. And we're going to take a quick, short little rest here because we went a little long past our break time. So we're just going to do a quick little 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and see what is next for us all. So we're going to do that, and we will be right back. See you all in a moment. Hello, we are back. Thanks for sticking with us while we did a little bio break. So we're picking up right where we left off. Everyone has rushed into a little alcove. Grig is currently a snail in Nereus's
Nereus's pocket.
Okay, cool. Grig's questions did not. Oh, hello. The cat has joined me. The cat has entered the party. Grig's questions did not go unheard. Do I have any insight as to what is going on in this region?
You've never been here before, so you don't know. You know nothing.
Okay. Well, when Grig is no longer a snail, I'll tell them that I can't help. Although I did a bold move and used all of my hit dice from the last short rest, so I don't need to take one.
Would
I mean, I could take a short rest. I know I'm hurting a little bit.
I'm more than happy to stand watch.
Just a reminder, spellcasters, I think most of you have an ability that lets you get some spell slots back on a short rest.
That's true. I have to spend one more channel divinity to get up to a second level, which would be nice, but also so would the channel divinity.
I
You
mean,
get
I
your
just want to
channel
make sure
divinity
everybody.
back after a short rest.
Oh, that's right. It gets back after a short rest. Okay.
So you can spend your last channel divinity to get a spell back, and then get your channel divinity back after the short rest.
That's right. Thank you. Yeah, if we're going to take a short rest, I'll do that.
Olive can't do anything of the sort. She just gets wild shape back and she hasn't used it yet.
and I
You used
think
one.
I unmade my spell refueling ring, so
I used the one before our previous short rest.
Oh, okay.
What is the name of that?
Dice.
So we're short resting here?
I guess so.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So
I'm
I
going
will
to try it.
expend.
Okay. In that case, I will take some more hit dice.
And I would like to actually drink
So
a real health potion. Jared, could I try out one of these JP sparkling red potions that I've been holding on to?
Yeah.
I've been waiting to use them for a special occasion. It seems like being knee-deep in undead. My note for this is, hopefully this is a healing potion.
Yikes.
Okay, I just took one out of my inventory, but I don't know what to roll for it because I don't actually know what it is. But I drink it.
That was from Ziniondu's lair, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it expired. I mean, I could cast Identify as a ritual. Would that help me?
Hold on.
That's probably the safest route.
Yeah.
I've
They
been sitting here for.
roll 2d4. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
Sorry, somebody asked me a question.
No worries.
Ooh, yikes, that sucked. 6.
Cool. So yeah,
I'm
you
not
get
sure
back.
that was worth it. I will update that now that I've used one, so I know what to do.
Very cool.
Where did you say you were?
Who?
A hotel lobby.
I'm in a lobby.
Oh, what state are you in?
New York.
Oh,
So you've successfully managed to hide out here and get a short rest in.
man, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't supposed to mash my.
Greg is no longer a snail after an hour. So they are themselves again.
Unnecessary Nereus.
Listen,
Yes.
I didn't want you attracting too much attention. You're very loud.
I wasn't talking that loudly. If I was talking loud, you would know.
It's
You're
true.
talking too loud.
Spoot will look at Greg and say, to answer some of your questions, I really don't know what's going on here. I have a feeling
That doesn't answer any questions.
my religious knowledge is not strong enough, I'm afraid. I have
Do you
always
have
heard
anybody
the
you could
rumor.
ask?
I suppose I never talked to our good friend Seda about this place. I was really hoping for some more information from some of my friends and family back in Mucklow, but all they know are the same legends they told me,
And nobody
As
goes
I was
here because
growing up.
it's dangerous.
and full of undead. I'm afraid it might be too risky to risk using a spell slot for sending just yet.
I mean, just use your level 11 thing. What's it called? Divine Intervention. You can attempt it. It's free.
I don't really know what I'd ask for, to be honest.
You just do it.
Yeah, I just do it.
Yeah. Like you roll the die, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I always thought that was for like, oh god, we're gonna die.
You
I
can
need to
do it.
roll this.
You can use it for anything.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a spell. It's commune or something.
I mean, the thing is, like, it has such a low chance of actually working that saving it for like a niche time ends up also just wasting the daily opportunity to try it.
True, and an action in combat probably. Okie doke, we could try it. It's a D20, right?
No, it's a D100.
D100, right? It's percentage dial. Thank you.
And it has to be, I think, your cleric
11.
level or lower.
Yep.
Yeah, in this case, 11.
Yeah, not so much.
So you reach out, and while you feel the presence of the Horizon Walker, you do not get a active response.
A dial tone instead.
You hear dial up.
We get an out of office.
So
All right.
You're in an area that is much more put together now. The ground is still covering most things, and in this building you're looking at, you realize that the room that you've kind of sequestered yourself in is like right under where the roof was. Like you can tell based on the architecture. Like there's a couple of trees growing on the roof right above you, and you see some like broken stairs that sink down into the muck and the earth here. So it is obvious that you are higher up than you would think you are, and this is why there aren't any roads here. The roads are probably however many feet below the ground level. But you're much closer to the spire though now, after having rushed this way.
Maybe I misunderstood. Are we higher up in the sense that we maybe also have a wee bit of a vantage point of the...
No, you're not higher up. The buildings are just sunk under.
Copy.
So like you are on the ground, but like you are in like underneath the roof of whatever this structure once was. You don't know how necessarily you don't know how necessarily tall it was, but like the building has pulled underground.
Interesting. How do I feel now versus like when I definitely had my undead senses tingling?
It's sort of kind of lingering and around. It's not specific, but you just kind of get that general sense of unease in this area.
I mean, are we in like a situation where there could be rooms and stuff about that we can't see just out maybe 30 feet from us? One might say.
I mean, you are in a small like portion of a room here. Like it's not like a full room, and like
Right, but we can see what's in the room.
Yeah, like all of you are what's in the room because like half of it's torn in and like there's a big tree trunk. There was like a little hidey hole that you could all fit into that you managed to find.
I must say, I kind of need to be careful moving forward. I've been a little careless, I think. And I think it's only going to get more dangerous.
I
For
mean,
traps or something.
if we look at it anywhere we've been, it always gets more dangerous.
Further we go.
Yeah. So, yeah, we should probably be careful.
What time of day is it? Oh man, this is... Yeah, what time of day is it?
Based on all your travel and everything today, it's probably mid-afternoon.
Feels like it's been
This is
so
taking
long,
forever.
right? It's like, is it time to sleep yet? I'm not even sure if that's safe to do at night here.
I mean, you have a sense that like the spire is not far off. You don't know what's in there, if anything. And you know that there have been a variety of creatures around here. So you could attempt holding up and like trying to get a long rest in. And maybe you can finagle that in a way that it is not obvious. But who knows what preternatural creatures exist here.
I know. I'm not sure how wise this is, but I'm almost tempted to... I wish you could just make like a wisdom check to be like, no, you're being a dummy. I'm almost tempted to suggest that we spend the rest of the afternoon, not just blindly going toward the spire, but maybe seeing if there is anything nearby that we might could use as a place of rest tonight. That seems safe.
Together. That works.
Safe.
I mean, we have one person in the group who's probably best at scouting out places to rest.
I step forward.
I can help.
I'm talking about the one who can turn into many flying things, Olive.
Yes.
Ooh, right. Of course.
But I can help. Like I'm good at thinking of solutions that are creative. With
No
my
doubt.
noggin.
I mean, just Olive, being able to maybe go up a little bit higher can carry Greg.
Yeah.
We did say there was a canopy though, so I can't go.
No, but you can get
Too
higher
high.
up than we are already.
Can you be a monkey and then I ride on your back? I'll tie myself to you.
I was thinking more like an eagle.
Okay, and then you can hold me in your feet.
Yes.
And I'll look and see if I can think of any good ways to camouflage us.
Sure.
together.
With our powers, fire powers combined.
So I will say, a giant eagle would have a bit more trouble navigating flying in this area due to the closeness of all the branches and everything.
How about an owl?
Sure, but I could be a regular-sized eagle, couldn't I?
Mhm.
Oh, but
Yeah.
then I couldn't carry Greg.
Correct.
I've seen some owls do some
We
pretty.
could also, just do it as we walk. Like, just walk a little more slowly and carefully, and with the goal that what we're looking for is not forward motion, but somewhere to be. If
Eh.
flying is impractical.
there may be
I
other.
could also find a familiar and cast and send out a small flying creature whose eyes I could see through.
I mean, you can turn into a small flying creature as well.
I could also do that. I could also turn into a smaller flying creature.
Yes, perhaps though we do a little of both. It might make sense to keep moving because I do fear that if we were caught unawares in this current location, we might be at a disadvantage.
You fly first, and if you find somewhere likely, you go look. But then the rest of us are looking on our way too. And just stay within 100 feet where I can see you and I can message you. If we see something and you don't, I'll just check in every little bit. Can you hear me
Sure.
now? Can you
I
hear
can
me
hear you
now?
now.
Can you
No.
hear me now?
Probably less
Can you hear me now?
frequently would be
Can
sufficient.
you hear me now? Do you see anything yet? Can you hear me?
Olive will
Okay, what
turn
about
into
now?
a hawk, turn around, and screech at her. Squawk!
Greg's like, now I have to learn Hawk. Cool.
Hawk, Draconic. I think those are the main two.
So, Spoot, as you're kind of like looking around this room, you do find like a bit of graffiti or something. It's like an ancient, like somebody carved something into one of the bricks on the inside of this room. And it's in Draconic, but you can read it, and you find it. And it's just a couple of like the equivalent of initials, like Bob was here, only it's like IGT was here.
So he's like, I swear that set of initials looks familiar. I just don't know why. Weird. Anything else of interest in this room? I'm happy to roll. Some kind
No,
of check.
that's it.
That's it. Not so good. Okay, so I think we're venturing out also, yeah? Cautiously.
Cool. So, all of you can go ahead, make an investigation check as your eagle, or a hawk rather, or it could be a perception check because you're looking for something. Everyone else, you're trying to move stealthily. Is that the plan?
That didn't get me anywhere.
Go.
I mean, it couldn't hurt, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you can go ahead and make stealth checks.
I just realized the person that can cast Pass Without Trace had just flew away.
Yeah, and is also apparently not so good at perception.
Oh no.
Oh, but I have advantage on on perception checks relying on sight, so it's an 11
Mhm.
as opposed to a 6.
Oh, all right.
Interesting. I tried to cast guidance and it was a 1.
Absolutely not. We're gonna just.
Greg runs into a pricker bush and starts wailing. Oh my god, another plant is trying to kill me.
That's
It's
better.
small time.
Yeah. Greg starts freaking out in their bush, but the rest of you are able to.
I
The rest of
pick up.
defect, you're able to pick up Greg and like
Yeah.
put your hand over their mouth and like get them to.
So stealthy, you just stealth both of you.
Stealth is a dex.
And Greg
I'm
doesn't
all-
fight it. Greg just curls up. Not another plant.
Overall, you're able to stealth along without attracting any unwanted attention. The group rolled high enough. So that's fine.
No thanks to Greg.
Who does not have a bad stealth roll. The dice are just funny sometimes.
Yeah.
So you creep along. Everybody go ahead. One person can either have you're all kind of looking. So everybody can go ahead and make an investigation check to see if you can
Okay,
find
and I
someplace.
want to help this with my flash of genius. So I will roll 17.
Great.
This hawk is dumb.
No, you remain.
I-
You maintain your mental stats when you wild shape.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, right.
That's-
It's intel.
but you're not wrong. The
it's
hawk is
intelligent.
dumb.
Polymorph.
All of us not much smarter.
It's not a -2 though.
No. The hawk flies into the
At
ground.
least you're in the positives.
You're just up trying to you're so concerned with flying that you're just avoiding vines and branches and stuff. So you're not really getting a good view of anything.
Oh no.
I've chosen poorly.
Oh, no.
Uh,
I'm gonna try to use my what you ding it. So let's see.
yeah, go
What'd you
ahead.
ding it?
Go ahead, roll Spoot.
13 plus the 4. Is that what we've been adding?
For guidance.
I'm in the wrong section.
For what?
For Know the Truth.
I believe Know the Truth is only on knowledge checks.
Oh, is it not intelligence based? Oh, I thought it was intelligence based.
Nope. Any intelligence-based skill check. Yep, you're good.
Wisdom mod.
So,
Just
so,
plus 4.
so that's a 17 for you and Greg.
Oh, I guess it. Oh, yeah, it's a plus.
Is it just a straight 4 or a D4?
It's a straight +4. He gets to add his wisdom modifier to it.
Cool.
Oh,
that
so it's a +5.
replaces-
No,
Well,
you,
that's what
no,
I was
you
kind of-
just add.
It is +5. Okay.
Yes, it's +5. Yeah, it doesn't subtract anything. It's just an extra bonus on top you can do a couple times per day.
So cool.
Right, so 13 plus 4.
Well, 5. So that's an 18 for Spoot and a 17 for Greg. Working together, the two of you think you're able to find a place in a ruin that's mostly covered up by like a big tree and like fallen on one side. It looks like it would have just enough room to set the tent up. And maybe you can, and there's like some vines that maybe you could put in front to like keep things out or not notice. It would mean that like if anyone is going to like be outside of the tent on watch, that like a fire would be a bad idea because the fire couldn't be in there with you. It would have to be like outside.
We'll do listening watches maybe and set alarm.
That sounds
Do I
like.
have alarm
Does anyone
press?
have alarm?
Nope.
Oh, I
No.
didn't prep it today. And I'm not a wizard, even though it's a ritual, I can't do it.
Unless Jared wants to take the fabulous new UA rules where any spellcaster can ritual.
No.
I mean, I think that's fine. I think we can still just keep watch with listening. Somebody be awake and aware.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely use one of my
Oh,
screwdrivers
that's
tonight.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poke yourself in the eye.
Dark vision. Ah.
No vision. Oh, I did it strong. It is
It's more
dark
like
though.
knighting. You tap each eyelid with your screwdriver. It's a little bit like being knighted.
Oh, I like that idea. Several nights in, Spoot is like, oh.
Yeah, what are you
That's how you
doing?
do
Sue?
it.
Why are you poking it so hard? You don't have to hit yourself with it. You just tap
I've never
and then
used
it'll
one
do
of
it.
these before.
I mean, I guess so, but come on. I'm not that bad at what I do. You can trust it. Just like gentle. Don't poke yourself in the eye. It's not supposed to
Usually
hurt.
fire comes out when you do these things, so.
Okay, but that's this one, not that one. See, this squiggle is different.
I got it now. I should have used my what is that thing right in my ability where I'm proficient with a tool for so many times. Now I can use a screwdriver.
There you go.
So you all settle in to try to get a long rest. You are not far off from the spire. You can see it from outside your little hidey hole. If you're going to try to disguise where you are, I will need someone to make a, let's call it a nature check.
That
That's in your olive.
I
druid
will
thing.
help with my eyeball of
22.
cleverness.
Yeah,
I'm
expert.
gonna make it even more awesome. Have 4 more.
Great.
26. I stopped being a hawk, by the way.
Yeah, expertly you are able to camouflage the entrance so that there's vines that are pouring over, so it looks like it's just roots that are growing. So from the outside, there is no reason to think anything would be inside of this area. So good job.
I start cooking with fire inside.
Can you do that?
I'm just kidding.
Inside the tent, because that's the only place you could start a fire.
There's
No.
no chimney. Don't do that.
Prestidigitation and cooking. Because I can
We'll eat some
things to a
rations.
good
It's
temperature.
okay.
No fire. So prestidigitation's a dope spell.
It is. Cool. So you all settle in for a long rest. Because of the successful finding a hidey hole and Olive's excellence in disguising it, nothing bothers you throughout the night. So you can all apply a long rest.
Ooh,
Yay!
Oh gosh, we
Very
did so
good.
good finding this place.
half of my expended, half of 9 in D&D is 4.
Yeah, I think you get 5 back if you on the long rest, but it should automatically do it in D&D Beyond if you click long rest button and apply a long rest.
I should make this character in there. I should just give in.
I mean,
Oh,
you are in it now.
But the character exists in the campaign?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You made it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
because I never made it in there.
No, I know. I made it and gave you control of it last week. I assigned it to you. It may not have all your little inventory trick or tracks, but the bone structure is there.
Okay.
Cool. Anyway, so you all have awoken this day. The day is yours to do what you want. The spire is not far away. You can see it. And it looks like what you're looking at when you look at it it appears to be the top part of a larger structure that is sunken underground. Because you can see that there are a couple steps that go up to this section of it. And there are broken patio. There's columns, a couple of which are knocked over. And you can see the building itself is not overly large. So, what would you like to do is my question. You can go right in. You can case the joint. What would you like to do?
I'm down to just go in.
I think we just march on up, right?
That's what a defect would
Blowing
do.
horns.
Quite likely.
You said with
I'm checking to
bagpipes?
see if I have
Yes, with
any
bagpipes.
spare armor. Hang on.
Bagpipes and pan flute.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a good distraction. You go in as bait.
For the dragon.
Band, as the band. That's what I meant to say. As the band, and I don't know.
And distract the dragon.
Casing the joint seems like we're just sitting waiting for something to get us.
I mean, I feel like if we, if we go in carefully and not just like bust in the place, but like, take our time, we should be fine.
There's one thing I need to do first because it always takes me so long to pick spells.
Someone go ahead, make a perception check as you are looking at this building.
Just one person or everybody?
Just someone.
I'm thinking about spells still.
Nope. 8.
Cool. Yeah, Nereus, the front door seems pretty good. Like, there's a bunch of columns, and then there's like an archway, like right in the middle. There's also a section of the wall that's fallen down that you could like go through that if you didn't want to go through the archway.
That's a really pretty archway, guys. I kind of want to walk through it. Isn't it a nice archway?
It is a nice archway.
I feel like
Is it a nice archway?
I bet it's dark in there, huh?
probably.
Mm-hmm.
We can always make some light.
Yeah,
I think I've
there's
got it
there's
covered.
a metal spire, like it's tarnished and blackened. You're not sure what the metal used to be, but it's rising up about 100 or so feet into the air. And it seems to be like this is like the top level.
Does it look like from here that there might be writing on the spire?
Not that you can see.
How far away is it from me?
It's probably, I mean, the spire goes like up through the canopy. The part that you can see of the spire is probably like 80 feet away from you. Looking as you are from like behind the corner of another building.
If we get a little closer, I wouldn't mind flying up there. I can see if there's any writing or notations on the spire. Objection?
Something. No objections.
ahead.
But
Do it.
before we move, I may need to ask for everyone's advice.
Okay.
I've got. I'm
You should
considering.
not text them.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh gosh, that's so funny. I do want to try to commune with Farlane again, like I
Okay.
did before. And I'm telling the party this, actually. I think maybe in Spoot's wisdom and my lack of wisdom, this is the best call. I'm basically asking, like, I don't know what's in there. I can ask up to 3 questions. And outside of asking if what we seek is in the spire, I'm a little lost as to what might be helpful information to find.
I mean, is there something dangerous that's guarding the item?
Yes.
Traps, stuff like that?
Guessing yes.
Wait, what did D-Fix say?
Well, I'm guessing yes to all of those questions.
D-Fix,
Danger,
like, you don't.
most likely. Traps, most likely.
You don't need to call your god for this. I know these answers. Okay, these are all good questions. So, yeah, if we can give me 10 minutes maybe while Nereus is looking at the spire closely. Does that make sense? I would like to cast Commune as a ritual.
Sure.
And the questions are, because it's the shard we're seeking here in this film, right? I'm not about to say
book,
something
right?
stupid.
Yeah,
There's
there's
the
two
both.
things. There's something I need, and then we're seeking the shard.
I mean, do you want me to ask for your book?
Hold on. I don't even remember if it's a book.
You already have the book.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a scepter.
Okay.
The
Yeah, so I'd
scepter
ask.
of scepter of Dragonborn. That's what I have down.
Okay. So question 1 is the shard that we're seeking in this spire. Jared's just shaking his head. In this spire. Is the scepter in which Nereus seeks nearby and attainable? That might be stretching it. And is there something dangerous guarding the shard? I think these are just yes or no answers, right? It's not like I get.
You
I don't
get
know.
yes or no's.
Oh, I might receive an unclear. It's like augury. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a more powerful augury.
It's a high level augury.
Magic 8-ball.
Pretty much.
I suppose. Well, I guess both you can cast as a ritual, so that's not terrible.
So what would you like to do,
I
Spook?
mean, if there were
Ask those 3 questions. ...
Okay, so what is your first question?
Shaking my head because I know you would do the same if I did this. Is the shard we seek in this spire?
The voice of the silvery skinned woman answers you. Yes, Spook.
Is the scepter that Nereus seeks also nearby?
Yes.
But I should have been more specific with that. Is there something dangerous guarding the shard?
Yes.
Great. That's what we thought. Well, at least we know that the shard is in here. So,
I mean that lets us know that we're not going in totally blind.
Meanwhile, Nereus, you fly up and begin investigating the spire as much as you can, casting Fly on yourself. So mark off that spell slot. And you don't see anything written on here. There's no carvings, there's no markings. There are carvings, but they're more like,
can I like
bas relief.
press? Okay, I was gonna say, can I like prestidigitation it to make it more clear? Like any of the age or like rust or whatever.
Yeah, so like it takes a couple minutes of like doing it because it's been centuries that it's been here.
Mm-hmm.
But you can like every little bit lightens it up, and eventually you get enough tarnish off, and you realize like it's black still because it's gold. You know how gold turns black when you rub it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on here. This spire is gold, or at least gold plated.
Ooh.
Shit. I take the spire and I put it in Greg's bag.
No, you don't.
The bag of holding, right?
Never. The bag of holding
I mean,
does not exist that would fit this spire.
I was about to say, it's possible maybe it would fit, that you just couldn't pick it up and put it inside.
Also that.
Alright. So, but I find like no reliefs or anything, or like any
There
wording or...
There's no wording, nothing that looks like writing, but there are like just like designs in it, like designs in the metal.
Does it depict anything?
It depicts dragons.
Alright,
There's
I'm
like
just gonna try to...
draconic imagery.
Alright, I'm just gonna try to memorize it as much as I can, and then I'll go back to the party.
Sure.
In minor illusion, the things that I saw on it, just to see if it makes any sense to like spook or anybody.
I'll write it all down
Yeah.
in the book that I can also
Likewise,
talk to.
Also,
Right.
Greg, I think that entire obelisk is made of, or spire is made of gold.
What?
Yeah.
Did you try taking any off? Gold's pretty soft. I could give you some tools. Here, get me over there. I'll try.
Yours is like, I tried to take the whole thing. Don't worry.
You want to go up there?
I mean, okay. I've been in a giant eagle before, so this
Yeah.
can't be that bad.
I cast fly on Greg.
Wait,
Okay.
maybe it's a bad idea to take gold from a cursed tower, Spook says as they fly away.
I'm gonna go take a rubbing. I've got calligraphy tools or something.
Mm-hmm.
Rubbing, giant,
Yeah, so
spooky
you fly
gold
up there
I'm
with
gonna try to
Nereus.
like polish it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm definitely gonna touch it.
What are you gonna do when
Yeah.
the genie comes out?
Yeah, Nereus takes you up to the spot that he like cleaned off with prestidigitation. It's like a square foot or whatever. That is like a dull gold, but it looks to be
Oh,
gold.
I have to go.
All right. What carrot?
It's some kind of plating. Like it's not solid gold. You know that.
Got it. All right. This is not solid gold.
Oh. I mean, I'm not an expert on gold. I just see something that looks like gold.
I mean, yeah, it does look like gold, I guess. But here, let's, I guess, fly in a circle, and I can draw these or take rubbings or something. Or, I mean, did you see an entrance? How long does this last? I can
10
do
minutes.
this. I know how to do this.
You have 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna fly around for 10 minutes, take a bunch of notes, look at everything I can, touch it a lot.
Yeah, it's fine. It works out. You don't get anything too crazy, but yeah, it's just a bunch of draconic images.
Do I see any like chips or like has anyone messed with this? Is there a secret button? You know, like I'm trying to be like, does it do a thing?
Yeah,
is it
making
just
it.
words or is there a thing that it does?
There are no words. It is just imagery, and there are no buttons. There's nothing. It's just decorative architecture.
Is there like a story? Right? Does the imagery call anything to mind as far as just are they pictographs or they're just like doodles? Right? Is there
Nope, they are
is
just
it communicating
embellishments.
embellishments? All right. This is just nonsense. Somebody just made it pretty. This doesn't even like look at my hammer. This is pretty and it serves a purpose. This is just pretty.
Oh, okay. I
Do you
mean,
think there's anything under it? What if there's something under it? It's not
couldn't-
doing anything. I keep touching it and it's not doing anything.
Oh no, Greg, your flight's gonna wear off soon.
KK, I'm going down. Why don't you answer any questions? Don't you want to know? You flew me up here.
I do want to know, but we're kind of out in the open right now.
It's fine. It's fine. Something's always trying to kill us. We'll just kill it. It's fine. I feel invincible. Those skeletons, there were so many of them. Did you see us? We blew them up.
We did
We
indeed.
both did fireball a lot. It was great.
Destruction is a specialty of mine.
Right? It's great. I like it better when you're doing destruction and not when you're turning me into a snail. I think we should never do that again. I will burn your face off.
I will counterspell it.
You can't do that many times.
Fair point.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall in this conversation.
And we get down and we're perfectly happy.
They're laughing like, oh gosh, that was a pretty tower.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, pal.
Inside check.
Greg doesn't care. Greg's better.
So, are you entering the tower now that your shenanigans are complete?
Sure.
What?
I mean, you tell me. I'm trying to keep up with what you all are doing.
No, I just wanted to see if there was like anything that might give any information as to what this kind of building is. Like that's what I was kind of looking for. Like if it was like a religious building, government building, but it's just like decorative.
Yeah, it's just decorative draconic images, and like I said, it looks like this is the part that is above ground.
Right. Shall we go in?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we go.
You all
Alright.
didn't sound too certain.
Okay.
So I think Spook's just very serious because he knows.
And are you
This is gonna
entering? Are you entering through the archway? Are you going through like the broken wall? Are you trying to find another way in? What do you want to do?
Probably I should have asked what way we should enter.
What?
Can I perception check as we get closer? I didn't participate originally because I think I was communing.
I
That
think
is
we
correct.
should just flip a coin.
Let's just go in careful.
Yeah, but
Well, to pick an entrance, and we could play it this way. I could cast augury on an entrance, and that's kind of like flipping a coin.
I guess if we want to take another 10 minutes.
I mean, I probably could have done it while you were conversating up in the air, huh?
We could have.
Let's say that, if that's okay, if that's not too much of a retcon.
Yeah, that's
That
fine.
while they were up there, we'll
yeah.
look at the arch and say, should I go through the arch, cast my sticks?
Yeah. You get a sense of woe.
We should try another entrance, maybe. Could be worse, could be better, could be the same.
There is a broken bit of wall right next to there. You could go around to other sides of the building where there are other places that are broken.
Well, now we can flip the coin, but I don't know, broken wall.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I'm good with that.
fine with anyway.
All right. Yeah, you all shimmy through this broken wall. It's about a 5-foot break, so like you can all squeeze through it. You squeeze through, and it's dark in here. There's like bits of muck and water kind of seeping up through the stone. And then some lights begin to appear, and the forms of ancient Dragonborn warriors appear spectrally before you. And one who looks to be more regally dressed appears and is like, "Intruders have come to steal our treasure. This must not be allowed." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session of Nuuli Forged.
Oh, Jesus.
Are they talking in Draconic or?
They are talking in Draconic, yes. So,
Great.
Greg, you kind of get what they're saying. Spoot and Defect understand it completely.
I just say hi. Because I imagine by now I've learned how to say hello.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, we could have always worked on our lessons.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like can we just like underwritten this?
Yeah, you've got the basics in by now. You've spent
Great.
months with.
I've got like
Hello,
Can't
first
how are
level
you? Where's the
Draconic.
bathroom?
Can't
Exactly.
do diplomacy in Draconic, but you know.
No, but I'm
Where's
a
the
tourist.
bathroom?
I can say I want to eat that, or where is my room? Hello.
Important things.
Goodbye. How much?
Where's the bathroom?
Important one.
Well,
Oh, and
we'll
probably the first one, too.
we'll find out what's going on here next week, as these Dragonborn ghosts maybe have appeared before you. So we'll find out. But until then, thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you, I've got it in chat. Thank you, NYC Zom. Thanks for Sarah, who had to duck out because work called her to do some stuff. Thank you to my wonderful players for being here. And we'll be back next week with episode 100, y'all. Episode 100.
And thank you, Jared, for shepherding us through almost 100 episodes.
Yeah, I need a drink.
We should have the next episode at a bar.
Oh,
We need
Jesus.
to have an episode in person. I'm telling you, we need a special event live in person.
I'm
Is it too
down.
late to
I-
plan 100 in person?
I don't drink
I have
anymore.
all of the equipment in the world.
That's fair. Hey, who knows? We'll figure it out. I'm down for it. We just got to figure it out. Cool. Well, thank you all for sharing your evening with us. Let's go around and say goodbyes. I'll figure out who we gonna raid this evening. Let's start with the turtle who was Lordle. Which was late, I guess. We're gonna start with Spoot.
Hey, sorry, I was late. Yeah, I've been Matt playing the Spoot again, and he's still alive somehow. So is everyone else, turns out. Let's hope that lasts at least one more episode.
At least. Lord.
Fantastic. Let's go then to Nereus.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll have my camera back next week. But yeah, looking forward to episode 100 and fucking ghosts.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
So fun.
Moving on up to Greg.
That's me. Hello, I am Greg. I'm also Amber. Thanks for watching. Bearing with us to almost 100 episodes. And Sarah's not here this week, or at this moment. So social media, that is a thing that still exists. And that is a thing that Nuuli acknowledges. At Nuuli Forged, Nuuli Forged, on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and the 2 reviews, which for all you normal people is YouTube. And you can like, subscribe, share, follow, message, bother, react. That's a thing. Tweet, retweet. That's the one that I don't touch. Yeah, do all those things. And maybe we'll make it to episode 200 if you do that.
Who knows? Maybe.
Who knows?
We might not be playing the same characters.
We
'cause
might
we've
make
all
it to
died.
episode 200 anyway, and just, incentives.
I have a feeling that, like, much like other shows, if we go to like campaign 2, we'll just start like campaign 2, episode 1.
But the math checks out. If we make it to episode 200, we should be level 20. And then we can just end. We retire.
Boom.
There it is.
Walk off into the
We're
sunset.
famous, and we retire to our house, and we just have parties, and Greg is always telling stories. I love this image. Okay, life goals. Let's go. We're doing this.
And we go lastly to Defect.
That's me. Thank you all for watching. I've been Mike. I've been Defect. #Refect. And we'll see you all next week, episode 100.
Yeah. Fantastic. And I've been Jared, your humble dungeon master here. We're going to do a little raid into Magi RPG. They're playing some D&D. They're doing some Icewind Dale this evening. So, and I believe they're doing giveaways and stuff. They're having a whole like holiday giveaway spectacular. So stay tuned for them and check them out and get into that. Thank you all for being here. Be kind to each other. Be safe. And we'll see you next week for episode 100. It's going to be crazy. Thank you. I've got it. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Bye.